minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy.
Yeah.
You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Mother effer. Why was I still muted? Let me start that again. What's going on, everyone? Big up yourself. Hope everyone is doing well. It's Friday. You know what that means? It's Friday Kall-In show, last Friday of the month. I always look forward to this show, so hopefully we'll have a good show. Hope everyone is well, blessed. Make sure you do smash that like button on your way in. I know we're going a little bit earlier than we normally do, but that's because we'll have to be wrapped up at around 8 o'clock or just after, guys, because we have an event this evening, and that is why we're going a little bit early. Hopefully as many people can get on as possible. I will be putting the link in the chat in a second. Big up yourself, Jamie, brother, and big up everyone who's in the chat. Make sure you smash that like button, as I said, and big up yourself. And yeah, because of the event later, I have to eat earlier than I normally would. So I'm not going to lie, guys. I got some chicken and chips next to me. And I do apologize in advance if you lot can hear me or see me eating for the next 5-10 minutes. I have to get some food down me. And yeah, I know it's rude to eat on camera, but sometimes you just have to with what we do. You don't have time to eat any other time. And by the time we finished, it's all crazy. Yeah, Salim. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Apologies, man. Apologies. If it makes anybody feel any better, it is homemade chicken and chips. So I don't know if that makes it easier for people, even though it's still beautiful because I make good food. But yeah, it's not KFC or anything like that. Nothing to be jealous of. Jamie, don't give me joke, G. Oh, man. Anyway. Why am I seeing people in the chat talking about my boy Joe? What's happening? Is there something I need to see? Hold on. Joe Gomez. Say, why did I think someone put Joe for a minute? As soon as I saw Joe, you lot got me excited. Oh, okay. I'm with you lot now. Yeah, the Ibu stuff, guys. This is why I don't really like journals and people putting out information that they don't actually know until they know it. We were told Ibrahim Kanate was not anywhere near as bad as feared and that he would be okay. I'm not going to lie. 6 weeks ain't okay. That's a bad injury. Do you know what I mean? That's a bad injury. Obviously, it's not a devastating injury. Thank the Lord for that. But 6 weeks out is a bad injury. I remember it could be a little bit more than that. They always just put like a rough on it. It could be 7 weeks. It could be 8 weeks. We don't even know. And no, Ali, it could be worse. 100%. It could be worse. But during the Christmas period, you know how long 6 weeks is, guys? We play a lot of games in that time. And my boy Joey's going to come in and do a fantastic job. I have no doubt about that. But we didn't need a big injury to happen, man. We just didn't. You know what I mean? We just didn't. I'm trying to see if I can find. There was some. I should have saved it at the time, and it showed all the games that Ibu was going to miss during that time. Let me see if I could find it quickly. But there was quite a lot of games. I'm telling you, man. There was quite a lot of games. If I can find it, then I will bring it to you guys. But there is a lot of games that he's going to be missing. So yeah, nah, this ain't the news that we needed, man. It really ain't. But let's hope that we can step up. Let's hope we can be all right during this time. And we keep it pushing. So without further ado, let me put the link in the chat for you guys. The link is in the chat, people. Again, I'm going to be, can't let people stay on for too long, guys. I'm going to have a secret time in the background, just giving a rough idea of how long you've been on camera. Because we do want to try and get through everybody. If we do have a lot of callers tonight before we round up around 8. But let's have a good show. Let's get the party started. And let's see what go on. Hope everyone's blessed again, as I said today on this Friday. Black Friday as well, which I don't really like saying out loud, but you don't know what I mean. How's everyone's shopping been today? Anybody bought anything? Not gonna lie, I couldn't help myself. I did buy myself something, but I work hard. I deserve it. Savato, bro, it's saying your device is not connected in the background. Not sure what's going on there. 50% off KFC, raw. That is a hell of a discount. That is a hell of a discount, bro. Bloody hell. Although KFC is so expensive these days, that flipping 50% off probably still meant that your order, especially for the whole family, was probably still like 20 or quid, even with 50% off. Takeaways just got so expensive now. It's crazy. Oh shit, James. After all that, it didn't even taste nice. Yeah, the food quality is going down as well. Right. Let me just wait one more second. The link is in the chat as well, guys. Like I said, for anyone who wants to jump on. And again, I know we're going a bit earlier than normal, so apologies to anyone who might be watching this later on who wanted to jump on, but obviously normally jumps on in the evening. Apologies for that. But Yeah, we are doing an event later again, as I said, guys. So that is the reason why we will not be able to do it a bit later. Let me just message Cal just to check he's cool. Right. Let me bring in the first. There he is. There he is. Let me bring in the first caller. Yes, G.
Right.
Happening, man.
Let me bring in the first.
Can you just turn your background down, please, bro? I can hear the echo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's happening, bro?
I'm propping. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Welcome.
Nice to join the chat. I think on my side, what I wanted to bring up regarding the fixture that's coming this coming weekend. I think what I'm hoping to see happen from the fan base going forward for the next couple of weeks is that, listen, we all want to win come Sunday. I think that's probably the most obvious thing we can all admit to each other. But however, a draw, something that Carl also said on sometime during the week, that a draw won't be such a bad result. Even though it might be frustrating, it won't be the end of the world. And what's probably going to happen, what I'm hoping to see the fan base do, is that, let's just be honest with ourselves in knowing that results over the next couple of months will be fluctuating in terms of the gap going up or down and everything like that. And rival fans will be on our neck, making sure of the fact that they will look for any small chuck in our armor, in the sense that the moment we have a bad performance, you know, them Arsenal fans will be like, there's always something about the defense. The defense is open and everything like that. So I'm hoping the fan base can basically stick together, basically, in the sense that we enjoy the ride. 8 points is a very good gap for me. Even if it's 7 points, I still believe that's a very good. It's almost like a 3-game turnaround, if not 4. I'm not sure if the math is right. Hopefully then we can win come Sunday. But I just wanted to bring that up to the fan base come Sunday, that as much as everyone's making a big noise that we should win by 3 or 4, I'll take any result. If it's a bad performance, anything like that, I'll just take the result and move with it. And not pay too much attention to the rivals, in the sense that how Arsenal is performing, I wouldn't necessarily care, because my big focus will be the whole thing that whatever they do doesn't really matter. It's about our performance and how we and going forward with it. That's all. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about in the chat.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Here's the only thing that's a little bit annoying about this game, though, bro, from my point of view, is if we draw, it's a good result in terms of keeping City 8 points behind us. But it's a bad result because Arsenal make up ground on us. Because remember, with there being 3 teams in this, not just 2, normally it would just be us and City, and the draw would be disappointing. People like, oh, well, we're still 8 points clear and they're still in bad form. It ain't the worst result in the world. But Arsenal were going to gain 2 points on us if we lose. And then they're going to start to get their confidence back a little bit. And then that's when it could be a bit. So that's the reason why this win is really important. More so. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean by that. And I think that's why I was saying that the gap itself is just going to fluctuate for the next couple of months. That's just a given. And we just have to accept it for what it's going to be. And hopefully, I mean, I think we'd all like for it to fluctuate on the upwards trajectory rather than downwards trajectory. And of course, Arsenal will be on a high right now, considering how they've been performing for the last 2 games against Sporting as well as Nottingham Forest. But on my side, I'm going to try to use that 1920 mentality when we went 8 points ahead of City. I remember after that 3-1 victory, I never really paid attention to them. After I was like, okay, we've got 8 points ahead of this guy. Let's just look forward. And that's my mentality with this whole thing, that even if it's a 7-point gap, I don't care what Arsenal does after that. It's about me focusing on the team. And of course, I'm not going to be delusional, in the sense that if we drop 2 points in 2 games, of course the gap's going to, I'm going to start panicking in such points like that. But my main focus is that 7 points and a 7-point gap or an 8-point gap is not the worst gap in the world for us to push forward. And rival fans, especially Arsenal fans, like I said, they'll be focusing on everything. They'll be telling us that our next 4 fixtures, like once fans once rival fans start talking like that, that's when I know I'm in their head, because in the sense that, you know how professionals usually tell you just focus on one game, that's it. But the moment they start telling you your next 5 fixtures, that's when you know, okay, you guys are really paying a lot of attention to us. And my thing to all Liverpool fans is like literally that whole thing of like one game at a time and just move forward. That's it. But I don't underestimate, however, that a victory against City has got a very big momentum shift to it. 17-18 was the same thing. I still believe that when City beat Liverpool 5-0 that season, in the 3rd or 4th game of the season, that's what started the whole City thing. Because their first 2 games of that season, they played poorly against Bournemouth and against Everton. They beat us 5-0 and they blew up. Same thing with us, the very same season also, when we beat them 4-3 in the league. We won that, we blew up also. 19-20, when we beat them, we blew up. It's like, I always feel like whoever wins the game, like there's so much momentum that the team takes with it and they just never look back. So that's what I'm hoping that will happen also this weekend if we do beat them.
Yeah, I agree. I think a win over City does a lot for us to add to the confidence we already have. So you're right. But it's going to be tough. I'm telling everyone, let's not feel like this game's... It ain't going to be a walkover like people think, man. Everyone's got to calm down with that, man. I'm seeing 3 and 4 nils. I'm like, come on, guys. We're not beating them 3 or 4 nil. Come on, man.
Nah, I doubt it. But no, thanks for the opportunity, guys. And thank you for the show. Enjoy it.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself,
brother.
Sure.
Big up, G. Yes, brother. Welcome to the show, man.
Evening, bro. Evening. I actually agree with everything Savata just said, you know. I'll be honest, that Ibu knee has knocked me for 6. Yeah. I was fearing the worst, but he's out to the new year.
That was literally the one thing we didn't want to hear, bro. I wanted to hear, like, he might miss the City game, but like 8 to 10 days will be all right. It's just I did not want to hear.
Let's be real, though, Drift. Even you said it at the time. When he fell on him, it was his body weight that fell on him. It was copium from us. We were hoping for the best, but we kind of knew.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. That's why I brought the mood down so much at the end of the Real Madrid game.
This is why I've been hesitant to say the league's ours this early in the season, simply because of situations like this. Because look, I rate Joe Gomez. I think Kwanzaa's an up and coming defender who in the future could be amazing. There is a drop off between Konate and the other two, though. There is a drop off, especially in this. It really seems like Slot likes to build the foundation off a back two that's playing a lot of football together as well.
Yeah,
but at the same time, if you're Joe Gomez, this is where you step up in the same way Keller has stepped up since Alisson's been unavailable. This is where if you're Joe Gomez, you say, right, this is my opportunity. And I do think Slot's the sort of manager. I know goalkeeper's a different position, but I think Slot's the sort of manager. If we come in and you perform, just like we see with Curtis Jones, you'll keep your place.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
Dobby's going to step up, but now we're down to the bare bones. That's the problem. A lot of people forget when you lose your first player, then your replacement comes in. Now what happens if your replacement gets injured if your first team has got a long-term injury? This is a long-term injury. It was out for 6 to 8 weeks. That's a long-term injury.
I thought it was 5 to 6 weeks. Is it 6 to 8 weeks?
Well, I'm seeing so many different things. I don't know. I'm just going to say you never know, innit? Somewhere between 6 to 8 weeks he's going to be missing. So we're looking at middle to the end of January. That's a long time, especially with the fixtures over the Christmas period. So now you're down to not your bare bones, but you know what I mean? Now you're starting to be like, oh, shit, okay. What if this happens to this or whatever?
Yeah. Again, I'll be honest, like, Joe Gomez has absolutely got the talent and the experience now to fill in and do the role. It's just whether he can put it into effect.
Yeah. Why?
He's got to now be that bully that Ibu was. Can't be seeing nice Joe Gomez now. We need to see the bully Joe Gomez.
I'm sure it'll be fine. But
brilliant.
Again, you just worry a little bit now because if Joey's got to play all the time, Bradley's out.
No, Kwanzaa can still get games as well.
No, I know. But this is what I'm saying. And then you've literally got no backup. If you're playing Joey at right back and Kwanzaa at centre back, bro, then you got no. Do you know what I mean? Like they've got no backup, bro. Like,
if the club brought this on themselves, bro, we could have signed another defender in the summer. We chose not to.
I know. It's the
So
frustration.
January's around the corner, so I can't hear excuses from the club. I can't. We had the opportunity to go and buy a centre back or another defender in the summer. We didn't. We now have another opportunity to do it in January. If we don't do it, we cannot make excuses. We can't, because it's ultimately their choice at this point.
No, big facts. Big facts. Right, as Jamie said, we're gonna have to run it back. 2018, when Joey and Virgil were imperious before Joey's injury. Bringing another brother. Man, like Mizzy, what's going on, G?
Tom Mizzy, the legend.
Yes, bro. What's good, man? What's good?
It's been a minute, man. Big up, you guys.
Good,
how's
man.
things over there, man?
Busy,
Good?
brother. Busy.
Yeah. Busy, man. But no, we're not going to be as tired as you are. All this running you're doing, bro. How's it been going?
Nah, I'm good, man. Running has been consistent, but this week is my taper because I'm running the 21 this Sunday. It's my first ever half marathon.
Is that kilometers or miles?
21 kilometers. So
21 kilometers.
11-ish, okay, yeah. 11 plus. I have to wake up early.
That's big.
Yeah. Just get the rest, get the fuel ready. And
I don't know how people do marathons, you know, bro. It was a long time ago. The longest I've ever ran is 3.5 miles, and like it was tough. So I can't even imagine doing 10 miles, 15 miles, 20 miles. Like that is great. Running for over an hour. That's mad. that do you know what I mean? To me, just constantly running for a whole hour, that is crazy. So
yeah, it's actually
big up to you, bro.
It's the mental is, for me, it's okay, but it's just the heat because where I'm at, it's tropical. So at about 6:30 in the morning, it starts to get in with the humidity. So that's the only concern. Because I had my so we had a mock run a few weeks ago. So it's like a test, like a trial, not the marathon effort, because I don't want to get too ham with the pace. Just a consistent conversational pace. So we finish at about 2 hours and 15 minutes, and that's where it gets in about 1 hour 45 minutes mark. The heat starts to get you. So that's the only thing. Just try to replenish with fluids and all the carb intake.
Yeah.
But
man. Well, what you want to talk about today, bro?
I was actually jumping in. I actually find it intriguing with how the squad development is, whereby I was just wondering, like, if you rewind back last season, what if Slot took over last season? Like he took over and started with this 2.0 journey instead of Klopp. Because when I look at it, right, I felt like the flaws of last season, where we were at last season in terms of playing Mac 10 in the pivot and all that. I mean, at times he can be that the deputy in the center midfield. But now we look at Gravenberch, who's been so impressive. I feel like last season really helped a lot and contributed with the tinkering, and we never thought of even Diaz play as a false nine. I felt like where we were lacking last season, even though we didn't, apart from Chiesa and Mamadashvili, it's just this tinkering bits that I feel it's underrated, like under the radar, in terms of all this improvements that we saw from the last season and this season. I just want you guys to discuss in terms of what if Slot took over last season, it'll be a different story in it. That's what I will say. So I think like the flaws of last season contributed where we are right now. and I feel like I feel more confident right now. Like we are ready. Just all this changes and all this the tactics just to change a little bit, just a bit of modification. Like we didn't see the high line anymore and all that. So I just like you guys to talk about it, and also like I think the gap of class is permanent. Ilk players like Mo, Verge, Ali, as well as like players who did well based on the merit, like Kelleher, Bradley, and even to the extent Gakpo. It feels like the 2.0 really helped for me, in my opinion. Like everything is back from the beginning, like reset everything. Yeah, that's how I see it with this the squad. I think the timing itself as well, where I know you guys talk a lot about players stepping in, and then we have a good future, like good academy, the young bucks, like Kwanzaa. So yeah, that's the only thing that I have. But no, that's the only thing. Just want to respect the time and respect the other callers.
No,
as always.
big up, man.
Yeah, and it's
out
been
now,
a minute,
bro.
like I said.
Yeah, man. And
yeah.
good luck with the race as well, man. Good luck, man.
No, appreciate it. Cal.
We'll talk,
speak off
brother.
Yeah,
We'll talk. Big up, bro.
Yeah.
Big up,
Peace.
Mizzy. Big up as always. So yeah, Cal, I'm sure you just caught the end of the question there. What would we be like if Slaughter took over last year instead of this year? So if he was the one who was in charge of the three, so I'm guessing he's saying exactly the same players are bought, but Slot is the one who's in charge instead of Klopp.
That's what I was going to say. It's difficult to contextualize it because I say this with the greatest respect. I don't think Slot buys Endo. I don't know if he buys Szoboszlai.
He definitely wouldn't have bought Endo. No.
I think he could buy Gravenberch and McAllister.
He would have definitely bought those two, yeah.
But I don't know. Szoboszlai is the one who's 50-50 because Szoboszlai at Leipzig was not the Szoboszlai that we're getting at Liverpool. It's two completely different players.
Well, let's just go on the premise it's exactly the same players. It's just Slot is in charge instead of Klopp.
Do I think things would have been different? Ultimately, we would have probably pushed Arsenal and City closer, but I still don't know if we would have won the league. I don't know. I don't know if we have, or last season had enough quality to go up against what City were last season and what Arsenal were last season. But again, this season, the way we've played and the way we started, it's difficult to say. It's tough. It really is a tough question. It's a brilliant question by the time, Izzy, but it's tough to know. And obviously, it's a hypothetical, but I don't know. I just still think we're missing something. And I know we've been playing brilliant so far this season. I don't want to take anything away from Slot or the players. But I just don't feel like we're complete yet. And maybe you could argue that with Arsenal. You could argue that with Man City. But especially Man City, they've been over the line so many times that they can lean on things like that and be like, yeah, we've been here before. Whereas we've only done it the once. And the team we did it with is completely different to the team we're trying to do it with now. So
I don't know. I don't know.
Back.
I should have actually asked Mizzy what his view was, but maybe it would have skewed our answer.
Yeah. Doogie's right. We probably would have finished games a lot earlier, so we might have been fresher towards the end of the season.
I disagree with all of that, because I think everybody's taking what's happening this season and how brilliant Slot is doing as a marker for what would have happened last year. That would have been Slot with a year less experience, which might sound minor, but he's only been in coaching for a little while. So that might be, he might have learned things in the last year that he's using to help now. And not only that, bro, when you actually deep it, a new manager with that rebuild at the beginning, Klopp laid the foundations for what we are. The mistakes that he made will be helping now. Slot watched a lot of tapes. Slot would have been the one making the mistakes though, bro. And if that's the case, as a new manager, with the pressure of being a new manager, taking over off the back of a poor season, because remember, we weren't in a good way. Klopp brought us back. We'd had a bad year the year before. We finished 5th. We were getting some really poor results that year. The fall off was dramatic. And imagine Slot coming in and having to pick up the pieces. Not where he is now, where the team was left well. He would have been picking up the pieces of a brand new midfield with players who weren't used to the league. Gravenberch and these players are performing well now, but a year in the league helped. Do you know what I mean? I think it's very... And again, I don't know what side Mizzy lands on, but I think that anybody who thinks Slot will be doing the same as what he's doing now is completely dismissing what Klopp had to do with that rebuild last year and how important it was to have an experienced, top quality manager to do that. I think we'd have been in a little bit of an Arsenal Arteta situation if Slot took over from that mess, if I'm being honest with you. I think it could have been a very up and down, rocky season. No, maybe not 8th, but a very rocky season. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yes, he could have been. You're absolutely right. Could have been. Because as you said, he would have had to replace the centre midfielders that left. Yeah, I agree. It's almost impossible to see how he would have got on last season because it would have been such a different situation. Yeah.
But no, big question from Mizzy though.
Yeah, fantastic question.
Right. Let's get in the next caller.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Bruno.
Yes, Bruno. What's going on, B?
Well, first of all, we beat the skankheads Real Madrid. That should teach them a lesson. Yeah, you come to our yard, that's what you get. Jude Bellingham sitting there trying to kiss flipping Trent. That's what you get. Now off you go back to Madrid with your tail behind your legs. That's the first thing. Second thing. So Konate is out between 4 to 6 weeks. What did I say back in August? What did I say? I said...
rhetorical? Oh,
what did I say?
I didn't know if that was is that rhetorical or actual question, Bruno?
An actual question. What did I say back in August? What did I say?
I'm not gonna lie, Bruno. You said a lot.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't remember.
You said a lot.
I said we need to strengthen in the team, and I've said this in September. I said this in October. We need to strengthen in the team. You don't wait until the end of the month to make signings, is what I said. Now, Konate is out injured for 4 to 6 weeks. We are top by 8 points. That's going to be 8 games he's going to miss, which means this January, I want to see signings. I want to see players holding shirts. Yeah? I want to see a defender come in because I do not want to see 2021 season happening all again where we collapse. I don't want to see that. I want us to see the bridesmaid. I want us to be the bride. None of this bridesmaid rubbish. I don't want to see that. They need to strengthen, or there's going to be blood on the hands of Richard Hughes. There's no excuses. He's been here, 6 months? He's got to step up now. And speaking of Richard Hughes, why is Trent's contract not sorted?
Why none of their contracts sorted, bro?
Why is Salah's, Trent's and Van Dijk's contract not sorted? We're in November, basically into December, and still none of the contracts have been sorted. He took 5 minutes to sort out Kwanzaa's and Konate's, so why is he taking 50 years to sort out their contracts?
Konate's hasn't been done yet either, Bruno.
Yeah, I'm sure it was done because...
No,
isn't it?
Not officially.
I don't think Kwanzaa's one's done either.
I saw something. I think it was last month or month before.
But nothing's confirmed. Nothing's actually gone through.
This guy has come in from Bournemouth, and so far he has done absolutely nothing. Do you know what I would do? I'll take him upstairs and I would sack him off. So Kwanzaa's contract has been done, yeah?
Yeah.
What? Why is he taking 25 years? This guy, he needs to know that he's at Liverpool. He isn't at flipping Bournemouth. He needs to hurry up. Tick tock, not flipping, not sitting there taking 25 years. We've got Manchester City at the weekend. Now, I'm going to make this point perfectly clear. This game is not going to be easy. Yes, they've got players missing, but so have we. This game's going to be a hard game. Obviously, if we beat them, we'll be 11 points clear. We need to be on top of our game in this. None of this passing it out from the back and playing prime Barcelona 2009. Right? Clear that ball upfield. None of this trying to play tiki-taka outside of the area. We need to be on top of our game or we're going to be in serious trouble. And this is the last bit, a bit of commentary.
Go for it.
It's back to Risa. And Roy Keane has kicked him right in the back of the head. Now the referee's calling him over. Now he's given Roy Keane the cane look that he gave Eric Bischoff back in 2003 after he chokeslammed him into the canvas, if you remember that. And look at the eye, that sadistic eye. Oh, it's a red card. It's a red card. He can give it go. He can argue all he likes. And Roy Keane, he's grabbed the red card. He's absolutely gone. He's lashed down at the referees, punched them in their heads. He's given them a black eye. It's all kicking off it. Now Alaseri is getting involved, and now Mark Gay is getting involved, and now George Graham is getting involved. It's all kicking off it. And now Michael Barak's kicking in. It's all getting out of control now. It's a free kick on the edge of the box here. We all know what's coming. It's a free kick. Larson! It's an absolute whopper from Martin Larson. Anyway, I better get going because others have got to get on here. I'll see you guys next month. Thank you very much.
Big up.
See you later.
Big up, bro. Big up. I'm not gonna lie, there was some Back to the Future stuff going on with the different plays that I was playing.
I ain't heard Eric Bischoff's name mentioned in a minute.
Bischoff, Larson, Gahey somehow was in there. No, big up
Bruno. Look, as much as we joke about with Bruno, he's right. Like Hughes has come in, and I still don't know what he's really doing.
He hasn't done that much.
Again, if rumors are to be believed to be true, he was instrumental in the slot appointment, which obviously is worth his weight in gold at the moment, and the Kwanzaa contract. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Kwanzaa had a low amount of time left on his contract. And for me, it wasn't an urgent situation to deal with. That's like me seeing the house burning down and I start washing the car. Like, is it really? Did I really need to wash the car when the house is burning down? Yeah, I don't know.
I hear that.
Yeah,
you know what? On what Bruno said about the recruitment, yeah, it just got me thinking, and I just went and just had a little quick look at who is like in the free transfer market. Not because I think we should go and do anything like that, but just a bit curious. And there's actually a lot of players that are
players available.
No, I don't even mean people whose contract runs out at the end of this season, bro. I mean people who are out of contract right now that you could holler at them right now and they could play tomorrow.
None of them are that good, though.
No, but I'm saying that there's some weird ones in here, though, bruv. Like, you got ones like Marcelo, which makes sense because he's an old boy now. You've got...
Remember, Marcelo's contract got cancelled because he wasn't listening to the coach, bro.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying there's still a few in here that you're like, rah, that's a bit mad. Like Kall-In, for example. Like, I'm surprised he's just completely got no club and he's just sitting at home.
Kall-In?
Yeah, Kall-In.
I'm not.
Rafinha, the Brazilian Rafinha, he's just sitting at home. Ben Yedder is just sitting at home. There's quite a few that I'm like, Ryan Kent is just sitting at home. He's still only 28, bro, and he ain't got no club.
Has Ryan Kent not got a contract?
Nah, Brandon Williams just sitting at home, no club. Serge Aurier sitting at home, no club. Like Choupo-Moting just sitting at home, no club. Like there's quite a few players that I'm really surprised no one hasn't taken a bent on. Taken a punt on, sorry. Like I'm quite surprised at that.
Pally, Ben Yedder's got a case.
Oh shit, didn't know that. Oh
yeah,
right, okay. Yeah, that's nuts. Choupo-Moting's agent must have left him because he was doing
he used to secure Choupo-Moting.
Yeah, bro, he secured him the bag of good 3 times. But then the crazy thing is, bro, like he was just saying, when you look at the bro, listen to this list, bro. You think I'm railing off Ballon d'Or nominees here, bro? Trent, Sane, Mo, Alphonso Davies, Kimmich, Jonathan David, Heung-min Son, Kevin De Bruyne, Jonathan Tah, Virgil van Dijk, Neymar, Angel Gomez, Longstaff.
It's unavailable for free.
Longstaff, Messi, Calvert-Lewin, Mendy, Kyle Walker-Peters, Partey, Harry Maguire, Verratti, and Christian Nogood. Bruv, that is a hell of a list of players that are all free in the summer, you know.
I don't know. I didn't know Heung-min Son was available for free.
Bro, that is a hell of a list.
Heung-min Son's interesting, you know.
Ferland Mendy, what are you saying?
No.
You wouldn't take him, no?
No.
What, even as a backup?
No.
I think he's good enough to be a backup.
Nah.
Angel Gomez, bro. Little freebie in there.
Nah. Bro, I want quality players. Like, just go out and spend the money. You know how much money we have to spend on kits and all that? You don't think the club's sitting on a good enough?
In Greece is free as well, so I didn't even notice that. Oh my God, wait a minute. Mitchell is free, Cal.
Got Tariq Mitchell.
Just seen Mitchell is free. You take Mitchell as backup for left back, surely.
Yeah, I would.
Bruv, he's free.
But we're not
Crystal Palace are going to miss out on like 25 mil there.
We ain't getting Tariq Mitchell.
Bro, these players are all free though.
Yeah, but we're not. You know, we're not going to do it though.
I'm just saying, bro. You know, we're like that is one hell of a list of players. I mean, of course, obviously, it started to get like non-Ballon d'Or nominees after about 5 or 6. Yeah. But the first names, bro, Trent, Sane, Mo, Davies, Kimmich, Heung-min Son, Kevin De Bruyne, Jonathan Tah, Virgil van Dijk. Bro, like, those are some of the best players in the world. And they're all free in the summer.
And 3 of them play for Liverpool.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? That's actually
a big
crazy.
Issue.
That's actually crazy. Right. Let's bring in our next caller.
Come on.
And like, Hooks, what's going on, bro?
Big up for anyone who doesn't know Hooks. Hooks is a Liverpool fan who we've just discovered. Make him feel welcome. Hooks is one of us guys, a Liverpool fan. Big up.
Hey, I may not be a Liverpool fan, but I am a member of the Red Cartel in it. So we're brothers in some way. We're brothers in some way.
We are. Big up yourself, bro.
Yeah, well, obviously, big up you man's thing. Just make sure you man are all liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing to these, man. You get me? Best Liverpool content, you get me? But yeah, something that you man may not know, yeah. But I'm actually American, innit? Yeah.
Are you?
My dad. Yeah, I'm actually. Yeah, my dad's side of the family, American, all from African American, all from Dallas, innit?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like a fellow American, I have a dream. Yeah, I have a dream. Yeah. Now you may not all. I definitely don't remember it. Yeah, because I wasn't alive. I've only watched it back. Yeah.
I know where you're going with this.
What are you man saying about the 80s?
Michael Thompson?
Because you know what? Yeah. You know what? I did a bit of digging. I had to do a bit of digging in it. So we don't play you game week 38 this time. We play you game week 35. It's close enough. it's close enough. It's close enough. But little did you man know that in that season, when we played at our ground, it was a draw.
I did know that, yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We man thing. You think it can happen?
So what we're saying, we'd be going into that game, you'd be 3 points behind us, better goal difference, and that win puts you ahead of us if you beat us in that game. That's the scenario. Yeah. Is that the scenario we're looking at? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see what Arsenal's final 2 fixtures are after we play you then quickly, so I can let you know how.
No, it's a possibility.
Hey, man.
It's a possibility.
Hey man, how it would be such an entertaining season if that was.
I'll be honest with you.
Oh no, sorry, wrong page.
I'll be really honest with you, brother. Outside of football, we'd still talk, but from a content standpoint, I'd never speak to you again. You, all the AFTV lot.
It's game week 36, bro. There's only 2 games left after Liverpool Arsenal. Yeah. So Arsenal have got Newcastle at home and then Southampton away on the final day of the season after the Liverpool game.
What about Liverpool?
Liverpool have got bear with me 1 second. So after we play you, we have Brighton away and then we're at home to Palace on the final day. So Brighton away could be mad techie still.
Very sticky.
That could be a very, very techie. If that said Arsenal away at Newcastle, not at home, I'd be like, oh, that could get techie. Especially if Newcastle's trying to get Europe. But at home, I think Arsenal deal with Newcastle. So Brighton away, that isn't exactly a favourable fixture right there after the Arsenal game. So we need to be ahead of you but at the final whistle of that Arsenal game. 100%.
It's a possibility. As I said, outside of football, we'd still talk. You know, I'm going to support you in what you do. But content-wise, I'd never speak to you again, bro.
I'll be honest with you. Nobody should want that to happen. Nobody should want that to happen because the unbearableness of Arsenal fans in general if they win the league. But if they beat us in the second...
No, that's what I'm saying. I'd be done. I'm done with football. Like,
no.
Come on, brothers. Let's do this, yeah. Let's lock in, to an agreement. Yeah, let's lock into an agreement, yeah. That no matter what happens after that game, we have to appear on each other's channels.
Yeah, I'm down, but that as I said, that might be the last time I'm ever on your channel. Yeah. Like, I'm up for it. Like, I'm definitely good to do it. But as I said, I couldn't show my face again.
No, you could, man. Because look, the only way you couldn't do it is if how amazing would it be? Yeah, how just because this world could happen. Yeah, there could be a world. Yeah, where not only is the league decided between Arsenal and Liverpool, the Carabao Cup is decided between Liverpool and Arsenal. The Champions League is decided by Liverpool and Arsenal. And imagine if all 4 was decided between Liverpool and Arsenal. And I know for a fact, yeah, I've got one Liverpool friend, yeah, especially that I would have to block from everything. God forbid Liverpool beat us in all scenarios. But what would you do in that scenario, hypothetical scenario, Arsenal trump you to all 4?
I would delete all my existence of football content and I'd lean into MMA and boxing. Like, I'm done with football after that.
Brother, so you still show your face, Cal. Okay,
yeah, but it's a completely different audience, isn't it? Like, the audience is different. That audience don't do football. Anyone pops in my chat speaking about football, it's an automatic block.
I would remove myself from the social media space because I would not want to be trending.
Well, all digital footprint gone, yeah.
All digital footprints gone. The way I would be trending for the wrong reasons. Yeah. Nah. Do you know what, bro? My heart can't handle an Arsenal Liverpool title race. I'll be honest with you. It can't. And it ain't because I'm shook or whatever. It's because the outcome is so detrimental to my livelihood that I feel like I'm almost playing a Russian roulette. You know what I mean? Like, I can take losing to Chelsea or City but Man U and Arsenal? Nah, can't take losing a title race to Man U and Arsenal. I can't do it.
Why
really
not?
Can't
Bro,
do it.
do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what's weird though? Yeah. Like, why is there like an Arsenal Liverpool like rivalry-ish type of thing between fans? Because from my perspective, whenever, aside from '89, whenever Arsenal have been flying, Liverpool have been in the mud. Whenever Liverpool have been flying, Arsenal have been in the mud. I don't think we've actually since then actually ever gone toe to toe properly in a league.
I think 2000, 2001 we finished second, but you'd wrapped up the league pretty early, I think.
13-14 was a little bit of a rivalry until we beat them 4-1 at Anfield. 5-1, so at Anfield. Because I think Arsenal were top at that point, were they not?
Yeah.
You had to get the extra goal out of it. You couldn't have left it to be 4-1 and you'll be wrong.
I believe in right content being exposed to the people.
Do you know what it is? Hooks? I think I think Cal can agree with me on this, because obviously we're London-based Liverpool fans. All of our friends are Arsenal. Like, I only my brother being United is the only real, like, if it's not Liverpool, it's Arsenal. I don't have any friends really, acquaintances, but not like true friends. It's just Arsenal or Liverpool. The whole everybody, probably about a 60-40 split Arsenal. So the majority of people that will be rubbing it in my face and taking a bit, or growing up doing it, so to speak. Because as adults now, we don't really do it to each other as much. But growing up, oh, bro, it was. And then you throw like pro nights on top of that, or FIFA nights, or whatever. And yeah, it used to get mad. So I think it kind of like stemmed from there. And then you get a lot of online fans who are, they're just over the top with it. And then they like wind you up. Do you know what I mean? So through doing this, I've met people like yourself, people like James, Robbie, Potts, who are like genuine, cool, down to earth people that don't get too carried away or take the piss out of people when they do well. And it's gave me faith back in some Arsenal fans, because before this, I used to find all Arsenal fans insufferable. It was like, I can't deal with it. All they do is just gas up their team, talk shit. It's like crazy. Like, yeah. So I think that's where the rivalry built. Still,
I can't lie. I don't like Arsenal fans personally. Like, I don't.
Wow, that's mad.
No, but you said this to me as well. You said this.
I really don't like. Actually, wait. Well, I don't like Arsenal fans that are online. So like the digital footprint of Arsenal fans, I cannot stand them with a passion. And now, obviously, people tell me because I signed this YouTube contract that I'm now culpable for whatever they say as well, which makes me
guilty by association, bro. Yeah, that's how it
exactly.
goes. Yeah.
Which makes me hate them even more, because like it's weird, because like you'll go, like, for example, like the whole Liverpool thing that's happening right now. Like, okay, I'll be super honest here. At the beginning of the season, so before you guys even signed Chiesa, my prediction was I thought you guys were gonna fall off. Not crazily, but I thought you guys were gonna come fifth. That's why I predicted you before I saw any ball get kicked. I thought you would come fifth, because I was just looking at what Arsenal and Man City did last season. I was looking at what Chelsea and Man United did during the transfer window thus far, and I went, you know what? Slots are unknown. Don't really know what's going to happen. Maybe you guys will have a little slip off before you find your way back again with a new manager, and then maybe the next season you'll push on and do great things in it. I've already held my hands up and gone, whoa, like I got proven wrong. Like, whoa, I got proven wrong insanely. But I can do that in it because I'm not wrong and strong. Yeah. But the Arsenal fan base, just in general, like en masse, they're wrong, and they're trying to find every excuse under the sun as to why it's not just Slots just showing everybody up. just sort of showing everybody up. Like he's just gone. And you know what? Yeah, it's even more frustrating because he's not like a rub it in your face guy. He's like a just bare calm, just like it's just a normal Tuesday. This was meant to happen. You know, not really phased by anything. It's like he just feels entitled to it. Like it's like, oh, it's just going as expected. You know, I kind of thought it would go this way. And you guys are playing in. I saw. Was it? I think Kall, you was on. I think it was on Igal's channel, and I'm paraphrasing a bit, but you were saying something along the lines of, you're not playing to your best yet. Like you're not playing to your best yet. The only thing that's kind of annoying me about Liverpool fans is they're trying to pretend that they're not playing well. That they're really.
Oh no! I feel we're playing well. I just don't think we're hit our optimum yet. I think we can improve from how we're playing, but we're definitely playing well.
Yeah, it's the beginning. It's the beginning of something.
Yeah.
I mean, as an Arsenal fan, who probably, as you said, you don't really like a lot of the opinions, but the opinion I'm seeing a lot of from people who say Arsenal's still in it, which you are, by the way. Do you think that they're doing a bit of copium with it though, or do you think they genuinely believe it? Because I'm not hearing any Arsenal fan, other than maybe say Turkish, be like, I don't really see how we get back in this, but you've got to keep pushing. Most Arsenal fans are like, no, of course it's still in this. Like it's only a few points. Do you think it's copium, or do you actually, as an Arsenal fan yourself, think, no, we're going to go on a run now, and this 9 points isn't actually that big of a gap?
I think it's copium. I think it's already done. Like, really? I think it's done in the. So this is my obviously, look, like I haven't got a crystal ball, and who knows, football's like we've seen crazier things in football, right? And there's still a lot of games to play. But this is my perspective, is that I can't. So I think yes, Arsenal can go on a run. I've been very impressed with the last 2 games I've seen Arsenal play. Well, even I was impressed against Chelsea as well. I think we deserved the W. But can we go on and win 10 games? Yeah, sure. Cool. Whatever. We're more than capable of doing that. But I don't think Liverpool will drop 9 points and Arsenal not drop more points. Which means, realistically, Arsenal need Liverpool to drop either 13 to 15 points, 12 to 15 points, around that amount. Or what needs to happen is you need to lose to Man City, and then home and away, and then we need to beat you at Anfield, and then we've made up those 9 points. But then even in that scenario, we may have dropped points elsewhere. Like I know that Arsenal are going to drop points. Like Arsenal are not going to go on a 27-game win streak. It's like it's only happened in like the Welsh league and the Saudi league. Like it's just never. And all due respect, them leagues are. Like me and my mates could go kickball in that league and probably win 27 games in a row. So like it's just not realistic. Like it can happen. Like we can close the gap, but the way Liverpool's playing, like I don't see you having that drop off in the latter part of the season. I don't see. So like Salah's known for like second part of the season having a bit of a fall off, but I don't see him having that fall off this season because I don't think people understand this. Yeah, the style of football you're playing actually allows it for your players to play at a higher level for a longer period of time. So where you may usually drop off around February, March, you're probably not going to start getting tired until like maybe mid-April. Obviously, you know, you got the Konate injury just now, so who knows what could happen, right? But if you're looking at it realistically, and under the assumption that I believe Liverpool are going to go and make at least 2 signings in January, you're only going to get better. You blew away Real Madrid. God forbid you put Man City in a split. Then I'll just do that. I'll
give you a little bit of hope, and this isn't even for me to be a downer for the Liverpool man. This is just trying to be realistic, bro. Our running, which is why we need to maintain this lead. Our running is West Ham, Leicester, which you could probably say that's mid to end of April. You could say, okay, But we don't know if they're going to be scrapping for their lives at this time of the season. And that's the worry. When teams are scrapping for their life, they get those random results. So West Ham and Leicester is tricky depending on what their league situation is. Followed by Tottenham, Chelsea, then you. Now, if we don't have a significant lead going into that run of games,
it's tricky.
And then Brighton away after you, yo, that's a mad end to the season. That end to the season almost feels on purpose. I swear, I like how. If I read you out, apart from Man City being in there, could you ask for a worse run of games? That's 3 visits from London. Hold on, it's 2 visits to London and 1 visit from London.
Yeah, it's rough.
Like, nobody, who wants that? With only 5 or 6 games to go. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. And if you throw when we could be in a quarterfinal or a semi-final of a Champions League, God's willing as well, the pressure of that, yo, it could get real techie, bro, at the back end of the season. So I'm just saying, we need to maintain this 9 points like a motherfucker, because that is a very, very techie run at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We've played all our hard games as well. Well, I think the only hard away game we have in the second part of the season is you.
Us. Yeah.
Yeah. We've already gotten we've already had our dark times. Do you know what I mean? So
and depending on whether City fix up, you've got City at home, and that obviously it depends if they do January business, how much better they improve as well, isn't it?
But then even then, like, we have them really early in the second part of the season. So we have Tottenham coming to our ground on the 15th of January. And then we have Man City coming to our ground on, I think, the 1st of February.
Yeah. It's early.
I mean, so, but still, I think Man City is more than capable of beating us at home. I also think that you lot are more than capable of, it's Tottenham. Like, you're going to punch up Tottenham. And then it's Chelsea. By then, Chelsea they've probably used up all the Enzo Maresca juice hype from the season, and they're probably falling away. You'll probably smoke them as well. And then, I mean, most likely what will happen is we'll draw at Anfield, most likely. So in actuality, maybe it is that Brighton game.
That could be
the most important game out of that run that actually does swing it.
If you're within touching distance after your Man United and Chelsea back-to-back March fixtures, from April the 1st, because you're away to Forest, away to Man United, and then at home to Chelsea. That's a little difficult March little run there still. That could get techie, especially if you're still in Europe. But then after that, if you're within touching distance, you've got Fulham, Everton, Brentford, Ipswich, Palace, Bournemouth, then us, and then Newcastle and Southampton. That is so favourable for Arsenal if you're within touching distance once you get through that little sticky period at the beginning of March. So, bro, it could be crazy, man. It could be crazy. I need Liverpool to be out of sight like we were when we won it in 1920.
Yeah.
So that
I want a
nice
nice
15, you lot from thinking you can still get back. Because if you're within 3, 4, 5 points or even level at that point, that the comparable run-ins is so mad. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, that could get real techie. The league's nowhere near over, man. The league is nowhere near over, man. Nowhere near over.
Nah, man. I feel like Liverpool fans are doing that thing where, you know, they're trying to pretend that they're not already won it because they don't want to get clipped online. Don't want to get clipped online.
This is PTSD hooks. I promise you, this is not. This is real, bro.
I've been clipped so many times, but I'm immune to it now. Like, if I thought the league was done, hooks, I'd be going on reckless right now. I ask everyone in the chat. I keep on saying the league's not done yet. I don't think it is. If I thought it was done, I'd have said it long time.
Yeah.
Like, if let's say, for example, we beat City this weekend and you guys lose, then I could be Sunday evening. I might be shameless.
No, you know what will happen is if Arsenal ain't losing to West Ham, but if Arsenal lost to West Ham and we beat City and then we respectively went 12 and 11 points clear, I still wouldn't believe it's over, but I'd start shit talking. Do you know what I mean? And until the lead was pulled back to 6 points, I'd shit talk, and then once it was only a 6-point lead, I'd hush up again and be like, okay, yeah, look, they're right there.
I'd be reckless.
But if it was 12 and 11 points, if we're sitting there on a Monday night show, 12 and 11 points respectively ahead, yeah, I'm gonna start talking shit. Yeah, that's what I'm not gonna lie. That's when I'm gonna start talking shit. And if the clips clip, then the clips clip. Because if you can't talk shit 12 and 11 points ahead, when can you?
Yeah.
When can you really? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see.
Wait, give me I am lagging into
You're
oblivion.
glitching a little. You're glitching.
Yeah,
Wait
you are a bit still.
Wait, I think I might have solved it. Okay, yeah, part solved it. Okay, yeah, but I was just gonna say, like, literally, like, Kyle knows me. I can literally talk until the cows come home, innit? And I know that.
I was gonna say, sorry, bro. Before you go, tell the people they can find and subscribe to your channel, bro.
You can find me, yeah, at Halftime Hooks, yeah. I think I'm Halftime Hooks on everything now, like, so TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Literally about maybe 15-20 minutes ago, I dropped a match preview for the West Ham game. So if anyone's interested, you get it, feel free to check it out. And yeah, man, just trying to grow. Appreciate any support. And yeah, man, keep on doing all the sick work that you're doing over here at Team Kop-Ish. And yeah, I'll continue watching from the background, man. I'll continue watching from the background.
Bro. Appreciate you, man.
Love, man. Big up yourself, G.
Big up Hooks, bro. Go and subscribe to Hooks' channel, people. And yeah, I would say I wish you luck on Saturday, but I'd be lying, bro.
I'd
be lying. But no, bless up,
big
bro.
Up, G. Big up, bro.
Yeah, I think he's lagging. He's cool.
Yeah, he's
big up Hooks. Big up Hooks.
Yeah, man. Right, let's just hit some Kall-In supers and we'll get our next caller in. Red Indian says, what about Bastoni to Liverpool links? Would you take him and for how much? By the way, love the show. You never walk alone. Endrick FU. Yep, I sent that little shit. I don't believe any Bastoni links because I don't think Bastoni wants to leave Italy, but I would take him in a heartbeat.
You're not getting Bastoni.
Although Edwards is a massive admirer, so there is a possibility of somebody he would try.
I admired Beyonce before me and my missus got married. It's like, what does admired mean, bro?
Yeah, but the difference is he's got Bastoni's number though. So you get me? You get me? That's the difference. And of course, you would obviously never do that now. You're married, but you get my point.
Now, obviously, not.
Yeah. You get my point. Big up Jay says I'm off and I didn't get the link. Bro, sorry about that, man. And we probably won't even have time now either as well, because we will be wrapping up in about half hour. So apologies for that, Jay. You know what though, Jay? As a member, we're gonna have a members call. Might as well just say it now, innit, Cal? We're gonna be having a live members calling show once a month as well, on a permanent basis as well. So to all the members, you guys are definitely going to get your chance every month to come and have a calling show as well. So, Jay, hopefully you can get on for that one, bro. Won't be too long before we're doing that one. Honcho, another member, big up, bro. Says not confident we're making signings in January. Neither are we, bro. Neither are we. Red Indian says it could be that we get a guard of honor from Arsenal when we play that game in game week 36. Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness. I'm watching. If that happens, I'm watching the game at AFTV Studios. 100%. We're all going to AFTV Studios to do that.
Do you know what, bro?
Are you crazy? Guard of honor against Arsenal. Yeah. I'm going AFTV.
I don't pray on football matches, because I feel like God's like, yeah, idiot. This is what you're talking to me about. All the things that's going on in the world and in your life, and you're talking to me about football. So I don't pray to God about football. But if he's listening, please,
I pray.
Please let that be the scenario. Please let that be the scenario. I don't know. I just feel like he just asks me to just fix up and stop talking to him about football.
No, I hear it, but if I don't ask, I don't get in it.
I hear that, but there's important things in life, and I feel like he's just wondering why I'm wasting my prayers on, you know what I mean? But if God truly can deliver for us in a football sense this year, as he does in my life normally, Arsenal have to give us the guard of honor game week 36 at home. Cal, I can't think of anything better, bro. I can't. The only thing better would be if Man United had to do it. That would be the only thing that would be better than Arsenal having to do it. Is if Man United had to do it. That's it. Or maybe Everton. Oh, that would destroy the soul.
I don't
if
care,
Everton had
man.
to
I'm
do it.
hoping they get relegated, but no. Arsenal. If it was Arsenal or Man United, even Chelsea would be sweet. What, after 13-14? Oh, but I'd let Gerrard carry the trophy. How about that? I'd be shameless with it. Oh, that'd be sweet.
Paul, don't give me job. Paul's like, God's not Aladdin. You get infinite wishes. I hear that. I just feel like he just says to me, "You're talking to me about football? Come on, D, man." Like, but yeah, I don't know. Also with a super, we have AMD. Big up yourself, bro. Says Arsenal are like the little brother that tries to fit in with the older brother and the bigger brother's clothes. It not fit. Bare growing to do. Big up you, man. Big up Hooks. Big up yourself, AMD. Yeah. It's true. I don't know, because I was the bigger brother. I was always the one handing them down.
It did happen, yes. I was that brother. I used to try and wear his clothes and they were baggy as F.
See, my family was a little bit different. Because my brother was the youngest, he used to get spoiled. So I would have to make trainers last all year, where my brother would get trainers whenever his ones were mash up. And his trainers would always be mash up every 2-3 months. Mash up.
2-3 months?
Yeah, bro. My brother used to get trainers. My brother used to get trainers regular. Put it like this. Rest their soul, my nan and granddad. They used to always be like, "Oh, Jade needs a new pair of trainers." My grandparents used to buy my brother kicks every 3-4 months, 2-3-4 months. Like, I used to get them regular, bro. Me now, I used to have to make my trainers last. You know better. You're older. You know that, bro. Mad. Yeah,
I still have trainers from when I was. Oh, I'm gonna say late teens, early 20s.
Well, I'm talking about like I'm 4 years older than my brother, so I'm talking like I'm 10, he's 6, he's 8, I'm 12. I'm talking like around those ages. That's when my grandparents would always just buy him training whenever he needed kicks.
At the beginning of the school year, my mum would buy me 2 pairs of shoes, one for school and one for church. And I promise you, bro, they would last. And then what I do the following year is my church shoes would become my school shoes, because I'm only wearing them once a week, or if there's a big event. And then mum would buy me a new pair of church. Do you remember Revels? The shop Revels?
Oh, of course. Come on.
Yeah, that used to be the spot.
Revels, Shelley's,
yeah.
And
I only went Revels still. You know, I only went Revels. The snakeskin logo.
No. Shelley's Wallabies, bro.
I never owned a pair of Wallabies.
What?
I never a Wallabies, guys. Well, you know me, bro. I'm a loafers guy. You know I'm a loafers guy.
No, I hear you. You know, ironically, Black Friday today, I treated myself to a pair of black Wallabies from Clark's today. Still,
I've never been a Wallaby person.
I had to do it.
Barrett's, big up Barrett's, and Hush Puppies as well.
Do you know what? Hush Puppies, my school was you couldn't wear Hush Puppies to school. Yeah.
What, you couldn't get a pair of loafers from Hush Puppies?
But Hush Puppies trainers weren't cool. Sorry, shoes weren't cool. They were mad comfortable. But I went to a rough school, bro. You had to.
Without giving our ages away, you're a little older than me, so I don't know if it changed maybe when I was going to school. But loafers from Hush Puppies were all right.
Nah, it was more like they looked like the type of shoes big men wore. And obviously, when you're like 12, 13, 14, you don't wear like big man shoes. Do you know what I mean? So
I did. I'm a loafers guy. I still even.
Hush Puppies was probably more expensive than all of them, apart from maybe Clark's. Hush Puppies were mad expensive.
Sales, man.
Well, but even in the sale, a pair of Hush Puppies is still about 60 quid in the sale.
Not the ones I got. I had small feet growing up, though. To be fair,
I remember them days, Bob. Like if you went, that's why you got the respect. If your school shoes are from Shelley's, Clark's, Revels, or Hush Puppies, you knew your school shoes were like £60 and up, and that was a flex to have £60 school shoes.
My school shoes never cost £30 max from Revels.
How the fuck did you get £30?
I had small feet. I had small feet growing up.
Right, boy. That's mad.
Remember, I was short until I was about 17.
Yeah, for real. But
So
still,
when I hit 17, that's when I had a growth spurt.
Still though, yeah, you're making me reminisce now, boy. But you need a pair of Wallabies in your lap, bro. They're the most comfortable shoes you'll ever wear, bro. You need some Wallabies, bro. You need some Wallabies in your life,
man.
Yeah,
I'm not a Wallabies, man. Never.
You would be if you tried them on, bro. I'm telling you.
Maybe.
They'll bring out they'll bring out the beanie man in you, bro. Trust me. They'll bring out
Everyone says,
the
how can you be Jamaican and not have Wallabies? I never have. Just never been a Wallabies person.
I'm not gonna lie though, bro. As a fellow Jamaican, if you haven't had Clarks or Wallabies, that's a bit disappointing.
No, I've got Clarks.
Oh, okay. As long as you've had a pair of Clarks.
Yeah, I've got Clarks.
You have to have had one of them.
My wedding shoes were from Clarks. Like, I got my loafers from Clarks. That had to be done.
Yeah. But they've really got to be the Clark desert boots, though, bro. They've got to be the desert boots from Clark. You know
even boots, I've only even in my life, I've only had one pair of Timberlands, which I bought maybe a couple of years ago. And again, I only wear them when it's like snowing or extremely cold. I've got some.
I've had 2 pairs of Tims. Yeah, Mrs. bought me 2 pairs of Tims in my life, but Tims are very heavy.
I've spent more on my Mrs. trainers than I spend on mine.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah,
the most I've spent was on my Timberlands. My Timberlands were £88.
I haven't bought my Tims, but yeah, Tims are expensive. £88 is a good deal for Tims still.
Yeah, so
more money on the missus and myself in terms of kicks, 100%. Because I don't buy ones that are on discount. I buy exclusive and things like that, colors that aren't available. So I'm paying the top dollar. But for myself, I'll wait till that shit's on sale, 100%. I ain't buying them full price. I don't remember the last time I bought myself a pair of trainers full price. Actually, I do. When I bought my Odell Beckhams, that was 7 years ago. That was the last time I bought a pair of full price trainers. So,
how much were they?
You're right. They were $175. Limited edition though. Limited. You remember when we went Taco Social for AFTV?
Yeah, I could get 4 pairs. I could get 4 pairs of trainers for that price. Easily. Oh man, that made my heart skip, bro. I could get 4 pairs for that. 100%. 100%.
No. I had to big up if Sadiq's in the building. Sadiq knows they came in and went out of sale so quickly because they were limited. I just had to grab it, bro. They came.
I'm not really a trainer guy like that, innit? Like,
yeah, I had to grab it. I had to. But that's the most expensive. 175 is the most I've ever spent on kicks.
I've spent more than that on my missus trainer.
Well, there you go. So
I got a knee-high Timberlands, but I'm not doing that for myself.
The knee-high Timberlands, yeah. I got the ankle Tims, but yeah, they're both cold still.
Yeah, she got knee highs, bro. That set me back some money, bro.
I know exactly how much they are. Yeah, they're 205.
Thank
no,
you.
230. Is it two? Somewhere around there because I've looked
205.
Yeah. I've looked at them. Yeah. So I know,
bro.
But I can't even imagine how much that bun you, bro.
Drifty, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was in the queue like, what's love got to do?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I bought them online, and I was half hoping Halifax called me and were like, "It's fraud happened in your account." And I'd be like, "You know what? Yeah, it has. It has."
Accidentally keep missing the mailman, so it goes back after the 3rd delivery attempt.
Yeah, but then, bruv, you still, even after the trade, bruv, it's like, then you got flipping engagement rings and all that stuff as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Jewelry. Yeah. Spent way more than £200 on jewelry. But yeah, you're right. When it comes to trainers, £200 is a lot for trainers. Yeah.
I remember when Stevie almost lost my missus' wedding ring. He was young.
And you nearly had 2 important things missing.
I said to her, I literally said to her, I was like, keep him out of my way. Keep him out of my way. Don't leave me in a room with him because I'll shake him down. I'll shake that boy down.
Oh man. Oh fucking hell. Ty says, Cal, can I have a refund for the super this morning?
No, because obviously if you guys watched earlier, my stream locked off and then came back in. I lost the super chats on my end. So I went back into YouTube, rewatched the show to see when the super chats came through. And Ty, here's your super chat from earlier. This could be the check Courtois moment where you didn't understand why they sold until after it happened. It makes sense Ali is picking up injuries. Just to give context, we're having a conversation this morning about the goalkeeper situation with Kelleher, Allison, and Mamadashvili. So, Ty, I let you down. Also, You'll Never Walk Alone 2.0 says, how do you become a member? So, for my inability. So, for anyone who wants to become a member, on the video, underneath the video, you'll see, if you're subscribed already, you'll see a button that says join. Click join, and then you'll be able to become a member.
There you go. Big up for that one, Ty. Jamie bought the knee-high Tims as well. So.
He's talking about himself.
Oh, I thought he meant for the missus.
No, he said they're probably normal because he's saying he's short, isn't it? He's saying they're probably normal.
Okay. Oh, yes, that one went straight off my head. Big up, James. Big up Imran as always. Been a minute, brother. Big up yourself, sis. Big up my bros. Big up Misha.
Big up
there
Imran.
We have it. He must be so extremely happily married for his wife to be okay with this much Misha, you know, I swear down.
Or she just doesn't watch. And if she does watch, I'm not involved with any of it. I want no smoke with no one.
I mean? Look, Imran's a big man. He knows what he's doing, brother. He's a big man.
I'm not saying that. The missus knows about like me and Lauren London. So.
There you go. There you go. What were you saying?
You think your missus and my missus don't talk about man, bro?
Everyone, no, of course they do, bro. They're in their girls' groups. Of course they do. Yeah,
of course they do. Let me live, man.
Of course they do. Of course they do. No, of course you're allowed to live. Of course,
damn right,
bro.
I will, bro.
Of course. Would they call it again? The hall pass, the celebrity hall pass.
No. I ain't running no hall pass. You can forget about that. You ain't having no hall pass.
I'm not saying you give her a hall pass. Okay, I'm talking about you getting a hall.
No, I wouldn't take a hall pass either.
No. Yeah. I get that.
I'll be real,
but that's what they call it, right?
I ain't trying to hook up with no other woman, bro. One woman's enough headache, bro. I'm good.
Yeah, like, we got a lot of loyal female viewers, so I'm not gonna start going down that road.
Men are headache as well, but you know what? I'll say it. Women are headache. Come at me, and it is what it is. I said it. I've said it, man. If you want to get at me, man.
Oh man. Just be careful, boys. Be careful.
You don't see me on the next stream, you know why, innit?
Right, let's bring in our next caller. Pete, well, go on. That is hilarious. That picture.
He looks like he's about to cuss the worst.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Can you guys hear me?
We hear you,
bro. Yeah, not bad. So first, I just wanted to talk about what Bruno was saying, and even you guys talking about Richard Hughes, like kind of blaming him for the contracts and everything. I just completely disagree. I mean, we've seen it before with Michael Edwards, where he let Genie go. We've seen it with everyone. We've seen. I don't remember which director was there when we didn't buy any centre backs, even in December. Then we're buying Kabak. Then whoever was there as well for. There have been so many things, even Mane only selling him for like 20M. There have been so many questionable things. I think you just have to put the aim and all the blame on FSG, because there's no way. It's the same thing kind of with all of with United's managers. You can keep blaming them, but at the end of the day, it can't always be their fault. It has to be the people above who keep hiring them and keep letting this run. So that's the first thing I wanted to speak about. And then the second thing is I wanted to talk about the journalists, because I think we need to stop believing whatever they're saying, because all they do is lie. First with the Kanate thing, saying he'll probably be back for Sunday. Nobody had any idea, not even Slot. So, I mean, they're just doing it for clicks and it's their job. So I think people need to stop believing them. Even the Kirkes thing. As soon as international break comes, we're apparently linked to Kirkes because there's no other football. No one else is clicking. They have no other stories. So these are the type of things. And again, I think what will happen in December is we're going to sign Van Dijk on a contract, but we're not going to sign any players. And then the PR is going to be, oh, we signed Virgil, let's all forget that we actually need players. So that's just something I wanted to say, because I'm so sure that's going to happen. And that at the same time, we're going to blame Trent for him leaving, saying that he was being unreasonable. He really wanted Madrid. So, yeah, those are the two things I wanted to talk about. And then, yeah, I just wanted to ask you guys some questions.
Go for it. I've got my pen ready whenever you're ready, bro.
The first question is, in this slot team, would you rather have Thiago and Fabinho or Firmino and Coutinho? And then the second question is, and you can also like guess for Matt because he's not here, but if you were to be a manager, what type of manager would you be? So like the type of style you'd play, so like counter attack, or you play like Klopp, or you think about playing beautiful football like Pep, so something like that. And yeah, my last question was, would you let Salah go if it 100% meant FSG left and we got a serious owner like maybe the Ambanis, like they own Mumbai Indians, and yeah, just a serious owner and it was guaranteed.
Pete, bro, you're trying to make me have a bad headache this Friday, bro. That last question's horrible, bro.
Yeah, I thought I hadn't been on for I think almost a year, so I thought I have to come in with some more questions.
I come and call from chaos.
Yeah. Raw, okay. Pete, man. All right, we'll chop this up, Pete, bro.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to take some ibuprofen as well when I'm done.
Enjoy.
Nice one, bro.
Big up.
Oh, them questions are all right. Jiffy, I'll ask the question first, and then I'll answer after you. Would you rather have Thiago and Fabinho or Coutinho and Firmino in this current slot team? So Coutinho and Firmino or Thiago and Fabinho?
Bobby and Coutinho. Salsa dancing all over this.
I don't know, man. I do prime Thiago.
Don't get me wrong. Thiago and Flacco is a wet dream.
Oh my gosh. In this system.
Yeah. It's insane. But I'm guessing we're talking about these players who are at their peak. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Peak Bobby and peak Coutinho playing in the 9 and the 10.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. 17, 18,
Bobby and Coutinho playing in this system,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap. 17, 18, Bobby and Coutinho. Yeah, it's done.
It is a
league's
wrap.
Already done. If that's what. Salah on the right, Diaz or Gakpo on the left, Coutinho in the 10, and then Bobby. Yeah, it's done.
It's a wrap, bro.
Yeah, it's done. We would
destroy wrap.
On the transition. We would destroy teams. It wouldn't even be funny at that point. We'd destroy teams.
We'd be annihilating teams.
Yeah, it'd be disgusting.
Remember, peak Bobby's doing up 27 goals and like 15 assists, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy,
absolutely filth. It would be. What type of manager would
free kicks from if we had Coutinho back in the team as well? We'll be packing them free kicks like they're penalties. Joke, bro. It would be a joke.
What type of manager would you say you like to compare yourself to, or how would you like to be as a manager?
I know I'd never be as good as him, but I am more of like a Pep style manager. I don't do the pragmatism. I don't do the defending thing. I'm just all about the goals and the flair and the entertainment. So yeah, I'd be Rijkaard is who I think I would be. Rijkaard had a nice blend where the team knew how to defend, but go do your thing and go fuck someone up. I'd be a Rijkaard star, man. Do you remember that Barcelona team? Barcelona team.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. That Barcelona team there, bro. Like that was, I'd be a Rijkaard type manager.
I'd like the balanced approach. I do like slots type of football. That is me.
I'll be honest with you. I think that you're such a risk assessment type guy that you're a Jose.
No.
You're Mourinho. No, they'd be so. Because remember, Mourinho had flair and attacking in there. If you remember, peak Chelsea, peak Madrid, peak Inter Milan, they attacked. They weren't just defensive, bro. They did attack, but it was definitely risk assessment. avoid letting in goals before you think about scoring?
No, because I'm also really spiteful, Drift. I'd want to really put the nail into team. So like, you see, if I see there's a weakness in a team, I'd really want to exploit that and get 4, 5s, and 6s.
Okay.
But I'm put it this way, I'm taking a 3-0 over a 5-2.
I hear you. I still prefer 5-2 because it means 2 extra goals were scored.
Yeah, but I don't want them goals conceded.
I hear you, but I don't even care if it means, all right, so if you let in 2 goals a game and you do that over the 30, is it 30? How many games have we played?
38 games, 76
38 games in the season.
Never.
So what would that be? 70? That means you'd let in 76 goals
in the season. Are you mad?
Okay, but quick maths. What's 38 times by 5?
You said quick maths, Drew.
Yeah.
So that's 200 take away
16,
10.
24, 32,
so it'd be 190. 190.
190. Bro, I don't mind letting in 72 goals if I score 190, bro. Think about it.
38 times 3 is what?
Imagine every time you played Real Madrid, Arsenal, Man City, Man United, you're banging in 5, bro. Bang, bang, bang. Come on,
I'm taking 114 goals with no goals conceded over 190 scored with 76 let in. 100%.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're saying it'll be 3-0 literally every game, yeah, of course, because a clean sheet every single game would be an absolute record breaking. But so I get you on that one. But just imagine 5 goals every game. OT, Emirates, Etihad, bang, 5 goals, bang, 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 5 goals. Real Madrid, Bernabeu, bang, 5 goals. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm doing the 3-0s, man. Straight 3-0s.
I hear you.
Right.
Let's get.
Hold on, no, we've got one more.
Okay, go to.
This is a compromise. We get brand new owners with ambition and they love the club, but Salah has to go. Would you do it?
Begrudgingly, yes. Because I think new ownership could take Liverpool to a level that's incredible. Begrudgingly, yes. The thing is, though, with PSR and FFP and all that, I don't even know anymore how much rich owners can help. I know we bring in more money than most, but at the same time, I still don't think. I think that all that stuff has kind of ruined the idea of having like
we wouldn't need to be in
trillionaire owners.
Remember, we generate enough money, like irrespective of all that, so we'd be fine.
Do you know what? Even if we had Man City's owners, I still think we've only got about 80 to 100 mil that we could spend more than we do. It's not like we'll be spending 200-300 mil every year.
That's all we need. We only need an extra 80 or 90. Imagine how much better we'd have been off if we had an extra 80-90 million over the last 2 seasons.
Well, these days, that's only one player, though, isn't it?
That's all we've needed a lot of the time, bro.
No, I hear you, but I'm just saying, I think people might forget that when they think, right, if we had Newcastle's owners, we'd be spending like 300 mil every year. No, it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be that.
We wouldn't need to. We'd have one big
summer. But I think some people fantasize about that, and I'm just letting them know it wouldn't be that. That wouldn't be what
we'd have one big summer, and then after that, it'd just be like papering over any issues.
Yeah, but no, I would begrudgingly. I would.
Yeah, but I'd hug Salah. I'd compliment him on his new hairline, and I'd say we got new owners, bro. Where do you want to go? You have our blessing.
Sorry, I just noticed it. That's what I asked the missus about yesterday. But then I'm guessing he's talking about the hall pass though. Right, man, asked, you know.
Yeah,
like, you know, we've been together for 7 years now, and yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, still like. Yeah, I'm kind of having these feelings, and yeah, we saying you let me exercise them, yo, bro. You are brave to ask that question.
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't sleep in the same bed with my missus if I asked her that because I'd fear what she'd do. She'd probably put the pillow over my face, bro.
Right.
Be mad.
It'll be mad. All right, let's get the next caller in. I'm not sure. Kadima, bro, let me know if you're actually at the computer, bro. You there? Yeah. All right. Next caller.
On, he's on the phone.
Oh.
No, I'm on my phone. I'll work right now.
Yeah, what's happening, bro?
What is it? Are you good?
Yeah, man. You good, bro? You good?
How are you?
Long time I ain't come on here, so I just want to say, God bless everybody on this stream. If you don't believe in God, I don't know what to tell you. Love spirit. You understand? And Free Palestine one time was a genocide and murder happening here. Murder. Right? That being said, we need to take a step back and look at ourselves and ask what is really going on. Right? We have a Ballon d'Or level player and he has no contract. Virgil van Dijk, I don't worry about. He's the captain. He going to answer. But it look like the one. Salah going to hold on, fellas. I'm not customer.
He's got custody.
Right.
And everybody who holding out to hope, or they abandon hope. Trent, Alexander-Arnold, he going to meet his boyfriend, the light-skinned man with the hairline. He going to meet his boyfriend in Madrid. So forget it. If they think Trent staying, are they dreaming? Right? And then I know that one thing. And one major thing I want to address here. It's breaking my heart to say this. You see the handsome Hungarian Henderson have been totally catfished. I thought I was getting a goal scoring midfielder. And not an industrious peace merchant, peace and power merchant. What is going on here?
We all did, bro. We all did. We all did, bro. You're right, bro. We all thought we were getting a goal scoring midfielder. We did, and for some reason we haven't.
I don't understand. The man have quality, he have ability. The man playing like he have no confidence in himself. Back yourself, boy, dog, boy. I don't understand that. And me, you know me. I that kind of shameless man. I will defend we players with rivals, but I know really find you. I know it's in him, dog.
You think he'll turn it around?
I hope so. Or else we had to get rid. We had to cut me loss. I'm not undone.
So, if you don't improve by the end of the season, would you let him go in the summer?
Jeff, oh gosh, man. That's a question. I wanted to work so good. Because let me admit it, bro. The man is a real good ambassador. He's a very handsome young man. Yeah, they put me on a post. I know it's true. It's true. But even now, what is hurting me is the simple 5, 10, 15-meter passes. He fucking up with, bro.
Yeah.
When it's time to play a nice little true ball, he wants to take a wild shot. When it's time to shoot, he wants to play with man and fake shot and get up. What is that? What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating.
And the elephant in the room, all the Liverpool fans telling me not to get carried away. Right? We just have a good start. The league young, we know but fuck that. I've been carried away weeks now. We're gonna win the league. We are going to win the league, right? And it will be so perfect if we get a Gara on from Arsenal. Right? Hold on that again. Good afternoon, listen,
Only in the Caribbean, you know.
Only in the Caribbean.
Only in the Caribbean, you know. I promise you. Only in the Caribbean.
This what? Oh yeah.
Yeah, July. Let's take him out and bring him back in and bring someone else.
Yeah. We do that. Just quickly, we got this one from Red Indian who's just asking quickly, Pirlo and Essien or Seedorf and Busquets?
I'll Seedorf and Busquets.
With his current team.
I'll Seedorf and Busquets.
Yeah. Seedorf and Busquets for me.
I'll be honest with you. Busquets, outside of Liverpool, Busquets might be, well, him and Seedorf might be my favourite centre midfielders of all time. Not saying they're the best, but they might be my favourite.
Yeah. I didn't like Busquets in that way, but
I
understand that he was good.
Busquets is my type of player.
Yeah.
That's my type of player. If I could have played like any footballer when I was playing in midfield, it would have been Busquets.
No, I hear that. While I bring in the next caller, just leave a private message for Kadima for me, bro.
Hello?
Yep, you there, bro? What's going on?
Yeah, what are you saying? You guys good?
Yeah, man. What's good, bro? What's good?
This is a question for Callum first. What does Liverpool need to do to for you to say, yeah, the title is secured? Because I know Drifty obviously is believed from day one. What do you need to as affirmation from to say, yeah, we've got this?
I think I need to see a double points lead on the 1st of January.
Oh, okay. So a month from now, 10 minimum points.
I think I'd say it, yeah.
And in your head, it's yeah, we can't. Well, God forbid, there's nothing.
God forbid. God forbid.
Nothing crazy happens.
Yeah, that's when I think I'd be yeah, we're good.
Okay. Also, what are just for both of you? What are you guys' opinions on the cups this season? I probably know Cal's, but it's mainly for Drifty.
If I'm being completely honest with you, bro, I'd love to pick up all the trophies. I genuinely would. But because the Premier League and the Champions League is so important to us, I am willing to sacrifice the domestic cups. After winning them quite frequently as well, in the last 2 years, we've won 2 League Cups and an FA Cup. So we're familiar with the domestic cups at the moment. So that's not to say I don't want them, but I'm sacrificing them for the Champions League or the Premier League all day long, bro. All day long.
Okay. Because if we beat Southampton, what are we?
You know my answer. You know my answer.
If we beat Southampton, Drifty,
Cal seems to be insane because don't they say that repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? Cal just won't stop it. I'm like, bro,
I am not sacrificing trophies. I'm not doing
stop, bro.
Okay, well, because we got Southampton in I believe it's the quarters, Drifty. If we obviously we assume we'll get past them, obviously. If we play to our strengths, play to our strengths. Will you take semi-finals? Are you okay, let's try and win it now? If we get to the semis.
Yeah. I mean, even though it's a double leg semi-final, which throws into January, which adds on to the already mad fixture list as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to win.
Of course.
But I don't want a Man United or an Arsenal semi-final. True. We don't need that extra fuckery when we're already dealing with fixture pile-up and all that stuff. Because then it starts to mean you got to care about it. Because I don't want to go out the cup to Man U or Arsenal. Then I've got to start caring about it. And then we got to put... If we could go through cup runs with all the squad players playing, bro, then I would take going for a quad. If we could literally have a replacement 11 in those games that didn't affect any of the main ones and still win, 100%. But we got to play the Virgils and the Mo's and those type of players. Then I'm kind of I don't know. I don't know. I don't want a 60-game season. And that's what happens if you go far in all the tournaments. That's a lot of football, man. I just want to win the big ones this year. Slot can do a quad next year when he's had a year. We've got some new players in and the squad is even better. You know what I mean? But right now, let's not ask for too much. For a manager winning the league in his first season is a rarity as it is. Champions League is even more rare. If I'm not mistaken, Rafa Benitez is the only Premier League manager to win the Champions League in his first season. Because I'm not counting Di Matteo. I'm not counting that. That was he took over with 3 months to go, and that was weird. I'm not counting that. But so Rafa's the only one I can think who's done it in his first season, right? Has anyone ever, in England, I don't think any other English manager has won the Champions League in their first season.
Thomas Tuchel won it. Remember Lampard was there, then Thomas.
Wasn't that his second year? No, no, shit, you're right. It actually might have been. It might have been. For some reason, I thought that was his second year when he won the Champions League. But you're right, it might have been his first year.
Also,
it's still rare though. It's still rare.
It's very rare. Yeah, I want to ask. Obviously, you got the 3 contracts. That's the main thing that's happening. I've been a Liverpool fan for years, but no player leaving has hurt me. I know for you guys, if I asked you, I wouldn't say no. My favorite player is Sturridge, but when he left, he was already injury prone. So it was. I was used to not seeing him play.
Without putting you on blast, bro. How old are you?
I'm 26. I'm 26.
But Gerrard didn't hurt when he left, no?
See with Gerrard, I knew Gerrard was growing up, but I didn't understand football as much as I did.
That's
like
fair.
in his time. I didn't understand football. Like I love playing it. I knew Gerrard was. I knew the Liverpool squad, but once I really understood football, like Gerrard was coming towards the later years. But obviously he's a legend.
Yeah.
But like you probably got the affinity from him from when he made his.
Yeah,
Like, they said he made his debut today in 1998.
Yeah,
I saw it
16 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
that's you know what, for you, that's probably how John Barnes was for me. Whereas he was just the old man playing his central midfield career pretty much done.
Same.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So therefore, I didn't get to enjoy the. So yeah, so your experience with Gerrard is probably the same experience we have with John Barnes. So I do get what you mean. You don't quite realize at the time just how good the player is you're watching, because you're watching him in his twilight years and you're not seeing. Yeah, so I get what you mean. Yeah.
So if I was to ask you guys which player hurt you the most, but you can't say Gerrard, Mane, Bobby, or Henderson, who'd you pick?
The worst pain I've ever felt from a Liverpool player leaving Liverpool was Fernando Torres.
Okay.
That's the most pain I've ever felt in my life. I actually felt like I was going through a breakup with a girl. That was how bad Torres going to Chelsea felt. I remember that weren't Twitter days. That was
I remember that.
Seeing the helicopter land,
Yeah,
and you're like, no, what?
And then he's been interviewed on Chelsea TV.
Yeah,
bro. It was
then
like,
he played Chelsea the next. He played for Chelsea against us that next game.
The next game. Yeah.
And then remember, and on top of that, it was all of the. Hold on, is this Andy Carroll stuff real? Hold on, are we buying Andy Carroll?
Yeah.
And I've got Matt on the line, like, yo, bruv, it might work, you know, bruv. Do this Andy Carroll thing, bro. It might... No, come off my line, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Andy Carroll. Nah, records. Nah, that was crazy, bro.
Torres is second for me, because I could understand Torres leaving, and I do think it wasn't the peak Torres. We didn't lose peak Torres. I know it's going to open a can of worms in the chat. Coutinho for me. Outside of the names you mentioned, Coutinho.
No, Coutinho's
next.
I understand, but because Klopp was at the helm, I trusted Klopp. I did as
well, but Coutinho leaving hurt so much because he was becoming the player that we all knew he could become under Klopp, and there was so much more to come from him as well. That one really hurt because of all the nonsense Suarez was doing. I had enough of the guy at the end. I was just like, just get him out at this point. Like, if he's not being racist, he's biting someone, he's diving and doing all this nonsense, just be gone in it, just go. But Coutinho hurt.
Yeah. Okay, my lasting question for you guys. If you can go squad for squad, 1920 and now. So like 1920, Alisson. 39. 39. So like, let's say you were squad for squad 1920 and now. Alisson from then, Alisson from now. Who would you keep? If you do the whole 11, whilst I come off, and then like Robertson then, Robertson now, Van Dijk then, Van. You know what I mean? Like that.
It's gonna look a bit techie for this current team. I'm like,
just make it fun in it. Obviously, it's hard because it's only 12 games in, but it's like.
So hold on. So 1920 Liverpool versus this Liverpool.
Yeah. Like, would you prefer Salah then or Salah now? Like, who's better?
Oh, funny enough, I prefer Salah now.
18 Liverpool from 2018 to 2020.
Oh, that was peak. Like, you know what I mean?
Like,
it was a fever dream.
That would be like dating 21-year-old Beyonce. It's all downhill after that, bro.
I'll be real with you. I'm taking this version of Salah over the 1920 Salah, because this version of Salah is more creative than that one was.
No, but that Salah had pace still, brother, and was doing up madness.
This Salah has pace. But he just put Ferland Mendy in a spin side.
No, but that Salah used to go past his player, though. This Salah doesn't really do that as much.
Ferland Mendy, bro.
No, it happens every now and again, but...
What about the midfield? It's more techie now than it was then. Like, techie, like... you see the technique on was it Wednesday? Listen, I've not seen that in... That's a long time since I've seen that kind of tech in my team.
I think we could have implemented that tech if the midfield didn't have a job to do under Klopp's team.
No,
Gini and Fabinho had tech for days, and let's not speak on Hendo either. Hendo had tech.
I know, I do, but that we know they do, but they didn't have to show it because that's not what their role was. Like, Bro, did you see Jones? Did you see what he done to Modric? That's a Ballon d'Or winner, you know. I know he's 39, but
now I'm probably taking. I'm taking. Oh, I don't know. Genie was sick, man.
I don't know. I love Genie, but it's like
if we're doing it player for player, I'm probably going. I know the fan base is gonna hate me for saying this. I'm gonna take Fabinho over Gravenberch.
Yeah, that peak Fabinho was fake.
But I'm taking Genie over McAllister. No one used to dribble past Genie Wijnaldum.
True, and he was always fit. Like that guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. In the slot system, Genie and Fabinho in a pivot would have locked up the whole league. Yeah, I agree with you on that. That would have been a perfect blend of Genie can go forward, Flacco will sit in, protect, but both can defend. Both are good on the ball. That would have been a beautiful midfield. Yeah. No, you know what? You're actually right. I would have kept the midfield from that team over this one. Even though, if you put on the flip side, if you put like a McAllister or Gravenberch in that team to go with what we had at that time, it would have sourced up the thing as well. Do you know what I mean? So
we've been begging for a midfielder like McAllister in a game like Wednesday. You know what I mean? For years, like like one of my, like, I would say, which Champions League final? It's like 17, 18 when I think of it. They bring on Gareth Bale, we bring on Lallana.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
No, but you know what though, bro? I still look back on that game and I think it was just the injuries, you know. If we'd have had, if Oxlade-Chamberlain had have been fit, when that injury happened, we could have put Ox on the wing to keep pace, and Madrid would have still had to worry about the ball in behind. And it was because Lallana had no pace. They could push up the field 15 yards, and then the game changed. If we'd have been able to put Ox on the wing, because remember, Ox that season was cooking until he got that injury. So if we could have had Ox in that game, his pace would have meant Madrid couldn't have took it for granted. They would have had to sit a little deeper. So it really was just Ox being injured, I think, that also messed us up when Mo came out of that game.
In Carriers. I don't accept 2 of those goals.
Yeah.
2 of those, like 2 of them, I accept the bicycle kick only. The other 2 I can't accept.
Yeah, the other 2 was horrendous. I don't know what. Yeah.
In terms of forward line, I'm taking Mane over everyone, and I'm taking Firmino over our strikers currently as well.
But are you keeping this version of Salah or 1920?
This version of Salah.
Is it?
I understand anyone who would take 1920. I don't have any issue with it. I just think this version of Salah, creatively with Firmino and Mane from 1920, would have been an absolute madness.
What about Trent?
I hear you.
What about Trent?
I'm taking 1920 Trent.
But obviously, defensively, he's been more secure this year. I believe he
was good 1920 defensively.
Yeah, he did. But obviously, this season it's so obvious. Like, obviously, when he was fit, he is defending.
He's defending better.
Yeah, definitely. And Robertson, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
I think the most difficult decision out of all of that, and I genuinely mean this, would be Matip or Ibu, because that was peak Matip, and that Matip was cold. So that would be the hardest decision, I think. Would it be peak Matip or would it be this Ibu? That would be the most, because if people remember 18-19 when we won the Champions League, that Matip, like that was
even 1920 before Matip got injured was crazy good.
You could flip a coin, and I wouldn't be.
I would probably go Matip only because of his ball progression and the fact that he would just walk through teams. But I love Ibu. Ibu's my guy, man.
And even that Pete Gomez that year when him and Virgil did up them numbers.
That's my favorite partnership, you know.
Gomez and Van Dijk. It's probably my favorite one in the last decade as well.
I can't forgive Klopp. Yeah, I can't forgive Klopp. Like when Gomez got injured in the 18-19 season. I think he played a game he didn't need to play. I think it was Champions League.
No, it wasn't. It was. Are you talking about Gomez?
Yeah. Why did he get injured?
Played him right back against Burnley and Ben Mee.
Yeah, I remember it was just. That's my favorite partnership, just because before that season, like, I would celebrate clean sheets more. I celebrate goals, just because we were always leaking goals.
Yeah.
And but And one last question: what is This is a negative question. What is the saddest moment of being a Liverpool fan for you guys?
Gerrard slip.
Okay. I didn't watch that game, but I remember watching Match of the Day.
Yeah. Facts. That room.
I had to go for a walk after that game. I couldn't be around anyone. I had to go for a walk by myself.
Really? Not 21-22. Like we were like, nah. That broke me. That because we were gonna win the league, then Mings decided, to like just start daydreaming in the middle of a game.
No, it was 13-14 for me, bro. I nearly told a 70+ woman to shut her mouth. That's how bad that was, bro.
Really?
That's how bad that was. Yeah. Ruined my nana's 90th birthday. Literally.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. That was the worst. Yeah, and because we were still starving at that point.
Yeah,
because of how long it had been since we won something. So
I know, but that 21-22, we were moments away from history, from greatness. That's what gets me. Like, what was it? We were like 20 minutes, 15 minutes away from winning the Prem and then Champions League final. We played so well, then Robertson decides to go gallivanting, do a press on his own, and then
Shall I be completely honest with you guys?
Yeah.
I would have traded in that FA Cup and that Carabao Cup if Gerrard got to lift the trophy in 13-14.
I hear it.
Yeah, of course, because the Premier League's worth more than a domestic double, 100%.
I'd have traded that in. I'd have been fine leaving that season without any trophies if Gerrard got to lift it in 13-14.
I hear it.
I think that 13-14 win would have meant more than anything we did under Klopp.
Oh. The only problem is, and this is where I thank God, if we had won the league that season, we would have never have sacked Brendan as quickly as we did.
True.
That's true.
When people say everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
That was God working in a way that.
But you could also flip it, and you could also say, if we're gonna live in that magical world, what if we win the league? Suarez doesn't do his dumbness and stays.
Suarez still goes.
No, but we can't say that, bro, because you don't. Because then we could say maybe Brendan still gets sacked.
If I was a betting man, I think he still goes.
Because remember, Brendan would have. Because what if Brendan, if Suarez goes, Brendan might still have the same 14-15. So then in 15-16, he still might get sacked, even if he had won the league. So maybe. If we're living in that world, we could say maybe Suarez was content because we won, doesn't go, and then Suarez is here, and then we don't fall off. Do you get what I mean?
You know how arrogant Brendan Rodgers would have been if he had collected a Premier League trophy. Oh my! I don't think the world's ready for that, Brendan.
But you never know, bro. That Brendan might have gone on to do good things. It's a tough one.
Imagine we don't get Lallana, don't get Klopp. Lallana's the best Liverpool player in him and Coutinho 16-17 season.
Yeah.
That season. There's a lot of it goes this way, that way, that whatever way. So yeah. But yeah, shout out to you guys.
Big up yourself, G. Big up. Don't even want to rush you off, but obviously we are trying to wrap up. Jump on next call, man. Big up, it's been good, man.
Yeah, man. Nice to see you guys. And
you too, brother.
Guys, remember, just Cal, I need you to say 1st of January, if we're 10 points or more clear, I need you to just say to all of us, we're gonna do it.
If we're 10 points clear or more January 1st, I'm gonna say so much you'll probably ask me to reel it in a little bit. I don't think people realize how hard I'm having to stop my emotions from getting ahead of me.
Oh no, we know, bro.
We know. I was there for 21-22 season. I was there every stream. I was watching it. Yeah, guys.
We know, bro. We know.
Yeah. All the best.
Up, brother.
All right. Have a good one. All right.
No, big up yourself, G. Big up, bro. Right, let's try and fly through the rest of these ones. Kadima, bro, if you can hear us, bro, say G, because we're going to be wrapping up in a set. We've got to keep it pushing. I know I can see you still in the background. Right, let's keep it pushing real quick now then, guys. 12th man, what you saying? Talk to me, brother.
Ghost.
Big up yourself.
Ghost.
What is up? How you doing?
Good, brother. How are you?
Good. Appreciate it. Appreciate the fact that you guys got me on so quick. Definitely. I got a bunch of stuff to get into myself. I got a show later on, and then I got to get ready for my concert tonight. So, it should be good.
Can you say you're coming to town, or are you not allowed to say?
What's that?
Can you say who you've got coming to, who you're hosting, or can you not say?
No. It's not like Yeah. I'll keep it on low.
We know what goes down at Truth, Cal.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, man.
The irony of the name of that club, isn't it?
No, I know. It is a wild one, certainly. But like, it's been a while since I've been able to get on, because like every time I normally, like, now I only have it once a month. It's like sometimes it doesn't always line up. But I wanted to try to make sure I got a bunch, like I said, I got a bunch of stuff, but I wanted to make sure I got on and like said what's up, said what's good, chopped up with y'all a little bit, a little something.
Yeah, I mean, we always notice you in the comments as well, bruv. So love us always. Man.
For sure, always. It's important. I mean, like I see you guys doing your things on your own personal channels. You know what I mean? Talking mess on John Jones or. Tell
him again. You know what? I get to see what it's like to be a rival to my brother, because even though when it's Liverpool, we're companions. When it comes to this fight game, he seems to just always want to be on the other side of the coin. I don't know why, bro. Canelo, he can't stop talking shit about my guy Canelo. Jones, he can't stop talking, like, you know what I mean? Then he wants to shit on some of my other guys who, apparently aren't as good as certain Izzy's, and it just gets real messy in this fight game. It's just crazy.
It does. It does. It'll get a little bloody.
We just seem to keep butting heads whenever it comes to fighting. It's crazy, but hey.
No. But Kyle's doing great work over there, so I want to definitely commend him on
definitely.
that. Definitely holding on, doing like it's not easy talking about football and talking about the fight game. It's not easy. So that's a lot. It's a lot to take on to the plate. So definitely big up. And you got your show. You got a great channel. So is Matt. So I mean, like, everybody's doing their things, and that's why I especially wanted to make sure to come on to say I appreciate the fact that you guys have this platform for lots of us that have started to become content creators out here. Trying to make our due, but like we get the opportunity to be a part of your platform, see you on the other platforms that you have. And it's important because like not all. It's what's funny about it, I said this yesterday. The biggest thing you can say, the biggest compliment you can say about our fan base and about just our community is the sheer fact of how many other content creators out there make content about Liverpool, make content about the world that we live in, as opposed to vice versa. And it shows that it's not, is also often to be oversaturated sometimes at points. But I mean, like the real jewels out there like yourselves are important to make sure that we continue to support and get out there and make sure that people understand that it is a part of our duty to support each other. So I just want to make sure I said all that in the gist of things, before we
appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that.
Yeah, for
Kal,
sure.
Kal, is Sonny one of your burner accounts? Yeah, I see you, bro. I see you.
Big up, Sonny.
I see you.
So I wanted to also ask you a couple quick questions. I have 2 or 3 questions you can answer on, after I leave if you want. But I wanted to ask you quickly when it comes to this team and everything else. Because I know how people were on the ropes, are kind of wait and see. The whole we haven't played anyone, we haven't done this or haven't done that, wait and see what we're gonna do, or we have to go out there and get someone in the transfer market and the likes and such. But we've progressed forward. Obviously, we're doing well, and those that are taking note obviously stand and recognize. But do you think that sometimes when you hear the reactionary biases that often go when it's either Robbo, when it's either when you hear Cody at one point, I've had to call out numerous people because it seems like every moment you get all players gonna have bad times and bad spots in their careers. But I mean it just seems like sometimes they're so ready to be willing to cut the cord on some of these players, not give them a chance for redemption. It seems to be a little bit weird sometimes because those same people often have amnesia when those players do get better or when they do have that redemption mark in their career. And those that stick with them, it's a little bit certainly more heartening to see. It makes you feel prouder. But I mean, realistically, you know, whether it's Dom currently or whether it's like, you know, some of these players that we see getting thrown under the bus, they're going to have their moments, you know? So like, it's kind of weird sometimes to me when I see people often just quick to like, just pretend like they haven't had a storied career like a Robbo or something like that. Or, you know, or have something in the bank where you can say, you know what? I know they're going through a rough patch, but I'm going to be there for them. I'm going to support them. I'm going to be critical of the setback. I'm not going to pretend like I don't see what I see, but I'm going to be definitely supportive. And it's a unique thing sometimes when you get onto a lot of these platforms that they're just ready to just call them every name on the book. And it's like, would you do that to your own family? Because that's what we are. That's what these players somewhat seem to be. We ask for loyalty from these players, yet we can't show the same loyalty to them. It's kind of like fitting of like character, I think. And that's what I don't know if you have that in your mind.
Yeah. No, I agree. One thing I've noticed in football in general is you always get a scapegoat. That seems to be a very common thing that happens with fan bases. If things are going wrong, there's always a scapegoat. And I do get confused when people give up on players who have proved they can do well in the past. That always confuses me a bit as well. Like if you've never been good ever, like I'm not even being shady here. So like somebody like Soboslai or Naby Keita or someone like that, but we just never ever really saw anything from them. Really, I can understand a little bit more when people are going on them. But the people like Matip and Gomez, for example, in the past, Robbo now, players who have performed at a very high level, like I do find it weird people ain't got patience for them to have a bad patch. It's just like, oh, they've been playing bad for half a season now. He's crap, get rid of him. And it's like, well, he kind of deserves a bit more than that based on what he's done. So yeah, I agree with you on that. It's like when everyone was just ready to just get rid of Gomez after he had that bad year, when the whole team was poor, to be fair. But he did have a particularly bad season by his high standard as well. And it was just like, this donkey, get him out of the club. And it's like, I was so confused. I was just like, wow, guys, like you can have a bad season. Has he not proven his quality before?
Yeah.
And then when the redemption came around, he started playing well. It was just a thing of like, look, I ain't even going to threaten everyone's face. You will know what you did. But I'm glad he's back kind of thing. And that's why I stood by him. Remember the Virgil out. The end of that season, there was Virgil out.
Absolutely.
There was Gomez out. There was Matip out.
Absolutely.
There was so many players that everybody was just willing to just give up on just because we had a bad season. It was crazy. It was actually crazy.
That's why that's why sometimes when I see some of the talk that gets generated, I know that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to create the channel that I did. It was just that I wanted to make something where, you know, I want to be able to be not only a face on a lot of these other channels out there that, like, you know, often will bring on people that just stop the hate or just continue to, like, you know, push the narratives and the agendas. But I mean, realistically, you know, that's just not like the Mighty Red community that I became a part of, especially when I was younger, was simply the fact of like the whole concept of you'll never walk alone and all the different aspects of it. And it's like why I really appreciate the fact that, you know, you guys have your platform and we're able to, you know, congregate. We're able to like kind of like bring everyone down a little bit and say, you know, hey, you know, it'll get better, or hey, we'll make it through this storm like we always do, you know. So that's why I just wanted to ask those questions. I do have some questions though. Let me ask you these pertinent questions. Let me ask you these questions. All right. It's Champions League's final, right? It's 2-2. And diamonds of extra time. Who do you have standing over the free kick from these four choices? Trent Alexander-Arnold, Coutinho, Stevie G, or Suarez? And it's against Real Madrid too. I'll throw that in there. It's against Real Madrid too.
Courtois in goal, yeah.
Yep. It's against this current Real Madrid team.
Where's the free kick from?
Free kick is from a little off center towards the left, outside the box, obviously. But yeah,
how far outside the box? Sorry to be specific.
I know how to pick a diagram. All right, it's like it's about.
So are we going 18 yards? It was right on the edge. Are we going 20 yards or are we going 24 yards?
Let's say 22. Say
22. All right, 22 yards out. Coutinho.
Okay.
I was tempted to pick Suarez, but in that situation, I'm going Coutinho.
Okay.
I've got Emirates 2016, 17, just roaming around in my brain right now. Coutinho, I think that was about 28 yards.
Coutinho was a bad boy off the free kicks.
That was checking goal as well. I'm going in that situation. I'm going Coutinho.
Okay.
Coutinho was getting to the point where a free kick from 25 yards or less was becoming a bit like a penalty. He was actually getting to that level, in his last 2 years at Liverpool.
Yep.
I think I'm going Suarez.
Oh, wow. I expect you to say Stevie G. Okay.
No, I think I'm going Suarez.
Do you know when I would have gone Suarez? Is if 12th man had said it was off center to the right. Then I would have gone Suarez, because Suarez was so good at using the wall to get it in the like on the in the near post. It'd always get that beautiful bend around the wall in the near post. But we're going over to the left side. Coutinho all day.
Okay.
I'm not mad at Coutinho. I'd probably go Suarez. I think we forget Suarez. Do you not remember?
Suarez
was it Udinese?
Coutinho learned from Suarez. Yeah, he said it. He said he learned to take free kicks from Suarez.
Yeah, I think I'm going Suarez. That I tell you which free kick really did it, saying that Coutinho's free kick catalogue. I'm thinking of the Arsenal Petr Cech one was crazy. The Udinese, I think it was Udinese Udinese we played? And Suarez scored a free kick from far out in the the Europa. That free kick was mad. I remember Gerrard against FC Basel in 14-15 as well. We needed 2 goals and he got a free kick. It's tough. I'd probably go Suarez, but Gerrard, Suarez, or Coutinho, I'm good with. With all due respect to Trent, I wouldn't have Trent.
Oh, okay.
I've got those 3 ahead of Trent.
All right, let me change it a little bit and throw it back at you lot then.
All right.
Since 12 man wants to play this game. It's indirect.
Yeah, pause.
It's indirect, so it has to be touched first. Pause.
Gerrard.
Salah's doing the flick.
Gerrard.
Who's running onto it out of these players from that moment? Didi Hamann, Xabi Alonso, Suarez, Steven Gerrard, or Trent?
You forgot about Risa.
Yeah.
Oh, that is for real. Yeah. All right, for the fun of it, throw Risa in. So Mo's taken the touch, and he's done a beautiful 3-yard pass either side, whichever way you want to do. Ooh. Who are you picking out of those guys to run on and smack it? Same scenario.
Gerrard all day.
Yeah.
That one's not even close. Gerrard.
Stevie G.
Do you remember the Newcastle one? St. James's Park. Oh, wait, 09. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's Gerrard all day.
Yeah, Stevie G.
I'm not going to lie, though. Trent and Suarez in that scenario are naughty as well, though, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. I would have picked Trent, actually, because then at least if Trent if he ends up scoring it, he can go, shh. And we can end all the Real Madrid.
All right,
they don't want him no more.
Last one. Since we're playing these games, I'm in one of them moods. All right. It's the 97th minute of the Champions League final. It's 2-2. It's going to extra time with this last kick of the game, and it's a penalty. Handball. Liverpool have a penalty. And in this random world, all these players play for Liverpool at the same time. Who's taking the penalty? Stevie G.
Right.
James Milner. Mario Balotelli.
Oh.
Or Dirk Kuyt.
Ooh.
That's Mario.
Who's taking the penalty? 97 minutes, this penalty wins.
I've only ever seen Mario Balotelli miss one penalty, and I was against Reina.
I was about to say Super Mario.
I don't think I've ever seen Milner miss a penalty.
No, I've seen Milner miss penalties.
I've seen Milner miss a penalty.
I've never seen him.
Yeah, Milner missed a penalty. I think he was either 16-17 or 17-18, and we drew the game 0-0.
He hasn't missed many, but he has missed some.
He's missed.
Who's taking that penalty then?
I think Balotelli has to.
Balotelli's going to fight you if you don't give it to him.
Hey, do you know what? Hasim's got a point. Let's throw Flacco in there.
Balotelli.
Oh yeah.
I don't see Flacco
with my own eyes. I've seen Balotelli miss one penalty in my life.
But have you ever seen Flacco's never missed a penalty, has he?
He missed his very first penalty he took for Liverpool in a friendly.
Oh, that's because he got it out of the way while it didn't count.
You missed it, bro.
No, that's fair. He also did a thingy in the final, bro.
All right, I have one for you then too. You have the choice to bring back a striker in their prime and they're guaranteed to be injury free the entire year. Okay, guaranteed injury free for this team, for this current team we have right now. Are you taking El Nino, Sturridge, Bobby, or Suarez?
Suarez was on roids. Suarez was on roids. Like, I've never seen a one-man wrecking crew like Suarez. It was insane.
Wow. Okay.
He got.
I thought you might say Bobby. I thought you might say Bobby because I mean, as a facilitator for both Salah and possibly for like either Cody.
Suarez did that as well, though. Ghost. Suarez did that as well for Sturridge and Sterling. Imagine Suarez doing that for Salah and Mane.
That's very true. They got you.
It'd be crazy. And then the free kicks as well. Oh no, it'd be insane.
Okay.
It'd be insane.
God
don't make mistakes. He knows if Prime Mane, Prime Suarez, and Prime Salah play together, we'd be having very different conversations about how many Premier League trophies we've won.
I'll be honest with you though, bro. You didn't ask his name, but if we're talking injury-free, Michael Owen will be the pass striker I'd bring back over everyone. If we're talking injury-free, Michael Owen
over Robert Fowler.
Yeah.
Over Suarez.
Peak Michael Owen injury-free over everybody.
Over Suarez.
Yeah.
Never drift.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
never.
That's a
We're just talking about being up front and simply scoring goals, Michael Owen.
Over Suarez drift.
Yeah. Suarez is a better player than Owen, but we're just talking about number 9. All he needs to do is score goals, Michael Owen.
Bro, Suarez got 31 in the league, bro. Owen never touched those numbers.
I would have.
I personally never had the pleasure of playing with these type of players we have now either.
But Michael Owen played in one of the better Liverpool. Michael Owen's Liverpool team was better than the Suarez team.
I don't know.
But do you remember that team?
You remember Owen was the team.
No, he weren't.
When we won the treble, we had some brilliant performance throughout the season, but Michael Owen was the team, bro. Michael Owen in the treble season pretty much did what Suarez did in 13-14.
No,
come on, but Roma, Barcelona in the UEFA Cup, the FA Cup final. But of course, Owen was our Suarez that year, bro.
No, because Suarez got 31 and I think 12 assists in the league.
Yeah, but a lot of those were him like bullying Norwich and getting 4 and stuff like. He was exceptional, but like,
what?
Michael Owen. Look, let's not argue about it.
Wow. All right. Well, that's my last one before I know you got people probably waiting for it. Last one. Which would you want? And I know we're on a Liverpool channel, but all the same, a World Cup for your nation of choice. Because I know you could say either England or maybe you could say Jamaica if you want it. You know, Jamaica's probably not going to win one anytime soon. So, like, being my U.S. men's national team, beating them down.
I saw that.
Or a Champions League for Liverpool. Which would you rather see? Which would you rather have? This year, it was a
you know what? I'm going to be open and honest and hope that the fan base understands my point of view and opinion. If they don't, respectfully, I apologize. Jamaica World Cup. Liverpool won Champions League 6 times. Jamaica World Cup.
Yeah, Jamaica World Cup.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do you know how crazy the party would be back home?
Oh, I know. It'd be off the chain.
I'm booking a ticket over there, and I don't know when I'm coming back. I don't know when I'm coming back.
Yeah. What? And Cartel's home? Shut up.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be crazy.
Shut up.
It'd be crazy.
What? Nah, that would be mad.
That would be mad. That would.
But brother,
it would be nice to have number 7. It would be nice to have number 7.
It would.
God willing.
But no, you know we could talk all day, but we got
I know. I got people waiting.
I just want to point out as well, by the way, that was Ballon d'Or Owen as well, for the eyes that rolled in the chat when I said Owen. Ballon d'Or Owen. Okay. Right. I think our fan, because he's a Judas, I think our fan base actually forget who Michael Owen actually is.
Not forget. I'm not. But Suarez was a madman, Drew.
Michael Owen was Killian before Killian was Killian. If does everyone know that was the original wonder kid?
Facts. But Suarez might go down as the second best striker of all time.
That's a fact. But that's for all-round play as well. Just putting the ball in the back of the net, I'm taking Owen.
Suarez got more goals.
Yeah, but again, like I said, he did do a lot of bullying in that season as well. Like 3 and 4 goals against your Norwiches of this world. You know what I mean? Like
he still did it though, Drew.
He did, and he's a phenomenon, 100%.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't Suarez miss the first 5 games or 6 games of the season as well?
I think it was the first 6. Yeah, I think he played 32 games that season. Yeah.
32 games and 31 goals, Drift, man. Come on, man.
No, Suarez is an absolute craze, but I will never forget 2001 Michael Owen. I'll never forget 2001 Michael Owen.
Let me just say my choice was El Nino, so I'll just say that right now.
Oh, was it?
Even though I'm by Bobby right here, it was El Nino was one of the.
I can't hate on Torres, man.
Torres injury free, like as in before the knee injury.
Yeah.
He was.
Do you want to know what's crazy? Yeah,
ridiculous.
What I will say on this, I think Fernando Torres. This is going to sound weird because of how much of a beast Suarez was, but I think Fernando Torres reached the highest level of fear factor we've ever had in the Premier League for a forward. Even in Europe, we used to play Champions League teams and they would brick it because we had Torres. And I'm talking about Arsenal, Real Madrid, heavy hitters in Europe would brick it. Yeah. Man United were quaking in their boots every time they had to play Torres. I think Torres reached the highest level of fear factor.
No, shall I tell you why I disagree? Because it wasn't just Torres, it was Torres and Gerrard.
Yeah.
It was a duo.
No, but Gerrard was consistent throughout the entire time he was at Liverpool. So most players was
that was Gerrard's peak. Like everyone used to be like, stop Gerrard and Torres. It wasn't just stop Torres by himself, it was stop Gerrard and Torres.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But Suarez had a supporting act of Daniel Sturridge in that regard.
Daniel Sturridge was banging in goals that season. Yep. Suarez in 13-14 played 33 games in the league, got 31 goals and 13 assists.
Yeah, he was insane.
He was,
that's beyond insane, bro.
Beast.
I remember, that's not even in the best team in the league.
Well, to a degree, we almost were the best team.
We weren't. Because, brother, he's defending as well. He's having to drop back and do all the other stuff, bro. Suarez was a madman.
He was a madman.
I've not seen a one-man wrecking like Suarez and Gerrard.
I still believe Torres reached a higher level of fear, though. I do. Even if it was only by a little bit.
Suarez, no penalties that season.
No, but most of the forwards that we're saying didn't take the penalties. I don't really remember.
Michael took penalties. Not regularly, but he took penalties.
Yeah, I was going to say not many. McAllister used to take penalties more so. Gerrard, Owen wasn't just like always taking penalties.
No.
And Torres, I don't even remember Torres.
Torres was a great penalty taker.
Yeah, Gerrard used to take the penalties around that time as well. So, yeah.
I just got to take Torres has pace overall, all the other choices, though. That's why having that kind of pace, having the type of skill, the ball.
Ooh. At their peak, I think Owen was the quickest. You know.
If you're gonna throw Owen in there,
Owen was the quickest.
Oh, Michael's was scary.
That's different. Yeah.
Peak Owen's pace was a joke.
Yeah, that was scary.
That's right.
Yeah, it was a joke. But yeah, brother.
Definitely, thank you. Definitely appreciate it. Up the Reds as always, people out there, and definitely continue to support these content creators out there, people. It's important, definitely important. So
big up, G. Big up,
definitely.
Man.
Big up.
Right, I think we might only have time for one more now, innit? We've only got 2.
Nelante been in there for a while.
Yeah. Unless should we bring them both on at the same time and just have a quick 2-minute conversation amongst everyone so no one gets left out?
Yeah, go on then.
Let's do it. Infinite, Nelante, big up yourselves, boys. What's good?
What's going on?
What's happening, boys? sorry to rush you, but we do have to wrap up.
Oh, you're all good. You're all good. You guys got things to do. I understand. Don't worry.
But what's good, boys? What's good? What you lot want to talk about briefly, man? What's good?
Well, I had a couple things I wanted to talk about. One, I had to defend Callum on something that was said like a month ago that kind of went under the radar. But I want to start with you, Drifty. You need to be studied.
Get in, bro. Yeah, get in.
It's not what you think it is. Drift, you shave off your beard once a month and it grows back within 3 days. You got the GTA thing going on right now. I don't understand it. I'm telling you.
Facts. It's fake, bro.
I'm telling you, go watch a watch along from 2 weeks ago. I'm telling you, this guy was a barefaced, bald face.
Facts. No one believes me, bro.
No, Rob, you do not understand how frustrating it is, bro, to have hair that grows that quickly.
Bro. Drifty shaved before streaming. By the end of the stream, he's got a shadow.
No, because my hair is a contradiction to itself. How can I be bald but my hair grows fast? Bro, it doesn't. It's a contradiction to itself, bro. It don't make no sense, bro. I don't understand it at all. But I hear you, bro. Maybe I do take it for granted. Maybe I do. I don't know.
Do, bro. Thank you for bringing that up, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. And the other thing, there was a stream. I forgot what we were talking about. I think it might have been a post match or something like that. But we got into the conversation of hot drinks and water and stuff like that. And Cal said, I drink room temperature water mostly. And you guys cooked him for that. And I was like, yeah, that's the best type of water. Cold water. You guys are drinking freezing cold water at all times. What do you guys got going on? Room temperature water is where it's at. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, I think the word he used was tepid, I think.
No, that was when I was brushing my teeth.
No.
When I was brushing my teeth.
Yeah, you guys cooked him, and I couldn't believe it. You guys were like, room temperature water? What? I'm like, yeah. As I was sipping on my room temperature water, I'm like, yeah. What are we talking about?
No, I'm not even gonna lie. Room temperature water. Oh,
come on. Man. You don't got the water in the 24-pack sitting on the kitchen floor. You just go in there, you grab you one, and then
Facts.
Come on.
Facts.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If it hasn't gone in the fridge yet because it's at the side, I have to pour it into a glass and put some ice in it, bro.
Oh no, you're moving crazy. You're moving crazy.
The only time I would drink tepid water is if I'm on road.
See, you keep using that word, tepid.
Tepid, bro. I said when I brush my teeth, my water's tepid, bro. Not drinking tepid water. That's mad. If I was drinking tepid water, I'd expect you lot to put me on a psych analysis.
No, because like, especially when it's like chilly outside, that means that the water's a bit cooler, but not as cool as it would be in the fridge. Like it room temperature water is where it's at. That's the best type of water. Absolutely. I'm with Cal 100% on that one. 100%.
Plus, I'll be honest with you as well, yeah? It depends what room temperature we're talking about. Because in a Caribbean household, room temperature is about 24 degrees.
In Caribbean, you can't do that. We're talking about Indian, bro.
Yeah, I know. I hear that.
It depends what room we're talking about as well, guys. You know what I mean?
Now, it's cold as fucking Los Angeles right now. Right now, if I go into the kitchen and I go get some water, it's the right amount of chili, but not too like freezing cold to where I can feel it going down my throat. I don't want to. No, I don't want to do that. I want to feel that.
Yeah, that was a good pause, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you did well there, because I'm gonna go real techie for you.
Oh my god,
bro. Oh man. Fucking hell. Oh man.
I had a couple questions, but I know you guys have to part, so I really just want to ask this one. What you guys saying about Trent, bro? I mean, I'm not gonna ask if he's gonna leave or not, but I'm asking if he does leave, is he not a Judas? He's a Judas to me. He has to be. For free, from your boyhood club to Madrid, the team that's been pimping us for 15 years now. No, that's KD to the Warriors. Absolutely. No chance. I don't care if your best friend's there. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Oh, fucking hell.
What are we saying?
So, Infinite, you killed, bro. People are saying that was an Allison level save. That pause was an Allison level save. Oh my god.
That was brilliant.
Oh, fucking hell. No, but yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Me and Cal have gone back and forth on this one because he seems to have this, for some random reason, one-off. I understand where he's coming from, where normally Cal's more harsh than I am about everything.
Don't do that, bro.
No, but you said you understand if Trent wants to go and fulfill Real Madrid.
I said no, there has to be context around it. Let's say, for example, like if he's asking for 400k a week, then I'll probably be like, no, you can go, bro. You can go, bro. Like, respectfully, you gotta go. If he's asking for like 300 plus bonuses, and we say no, or if he says I'm deciding to leave because I'm seeing they're not renewing Virgil and Salah's contract, then I wouldn't call him a Judas. If he's saying 400k or nothing, then I'm like, yeah,
300 plus bonuses for a right back, Cal.
He's not just a right back though. All right, so this is all right. This is why I say this. Virgil's just a centre back.
Yeah.
We never just say he's just a centre back because of all the achievements and how important he is to the team. I will argue and say, since Jurgen Klopp was at the team up until today, Trent is top 3 or 4 most influential players that we've had in the team. I therefore believe he deserves to be on the 300k mark.
But even though what you're saying,
he's the only one who's got. He's the only one who's got years ahead of him, like prime years ahead of him, where he could go up a level as well.
No, I understand where you're coming from, but we're living in a world where Virgil is content and happy on 220. And I don't think we can say Trent deserves more than Virgil.
But we should be bumping Virgil up to 300.
We should, but the fact that Virgil will continue to sign that contract, I know everyone's different, but the fact Virgil will continue to sign that contract on that much, and as a centre back, I know this is top dollar for a centre back. I don't think that Trent should be living in a world where he believes he deserves more money than Virgil.
No, I don't think Trent should determine how much he gets because of what Virgil's getting.
But that's what would be uncomfortable for me if Trent was on 300 and
that's
Virgil's
only
decision,
been
on
bro.
220.
Bro, if we both go out to get some food and I only pick a couple chicken wings and you're hungry, and then you're like, I can only have a couple chicken wings because Cal's having a couple chicken wings. Like, no, bro, get your food.
I hear
yeah,
that.
but Virgil signed 3 deals since he's been at Liverpool, and he's never been greedy about wages.
That's on Virgil, bro. I personally think Trent deserves to be on 300k.
I love the analogy that Drifter used one time, where it was like, you need to leave your house better than what you found it because it's your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're a local boy, it's your duty to. I don't want to say like bow down to FSG or anything like that, but we do have an obvious wage structure here, and you coming in asking for 375 more than Mo Salah 5-year deal. How could a club say yes to that? You're almost asking to just go to Madrid at that point because they'll give it to you, no problem, fine, whatever. Because they got some craziness going on in there, brown envelopes, like you guys like to say. They got some craziness, but we don't got it like that, and I don't think it's fair. Like if you were to ask for like, all right, Reece James is on what 275. Give me 290 and a whole bunch of bonuses and a huge sign-on fee, and we're good. I feel like the club would say yes to that. But I feel like he's asking for like 360. That's crazy. For a right back, that's crazy.
He's not just a right back. 360, I'm not going to lie. 360 is pushing the boat out. I can't lie.
That's crazy.
That's pushing the boat out.
That's crazy.
And that's the thing. A lot of people in the chat are saying what I was just about to say, big up. I know that Real Madrid aren't going to give him more than 300 grand a week. So he'd literally be going to play for the club. It wouldn't even be a money thing if he went.
No, signing on bonus would be crazy.
Yeah, his sign-on fee would be insane.
Yeah, I guess he would get.
Signing on bonus would be
10, 15 mil signing on fee. So I hear that.
Like I think that Trent, if he leaves his boyhood club on a free, when you had the opportunity, even if you would do like a sign and trade like they do in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? Like, sign a contract, be here for 6 months, and then jet off to Madrid. But at least we get a fee for you. That's different. But leaving on a free is unforgivable. Honestly, I think it's worse because didn't Owen get sold, or did he leave on a free too?
Owen went for 8
million. Owen got sold with 1 year left.
And Owen is Judas number 1. And he at least
went Judas for playing for Man United.
He was a Judas before he went to Man United, though.
Not for me, he wasn't.
Okay, but the fan base had fervor for him before he went to United. But him going to United made it 20 times worse. Like he was on the Steve McManaman level. You know, McManaman is one of the best players to ever play for Liverpool, genuinely. Like as far as talent-wise, but he's not respected as much because he went to Madrid. And that's kind of where Michael Owen was going to be. But then he went to United and made it 20 times worse. Trent would be like our modern day Steve McManaman. Genuinely. He would never get the status he deserves.
Why is it Trent's responsibility to get money for Liverpool Football Club and not Liverpool's responsibility?
And at that point,
it's just how it goes, Cal. Responsibility, man.
No, but it's the clubs. Trent's just renting a spot at Liverpool. He doesn't own the house.
I know, but if my brother's on drugs, as much as I want to just let him go live his life, it's my responsibility to keep trying to pull him back to the good side, bro. Because he's my brother.
No, I hear that.
That's just life, bro. Sometimes there's responsibilities you didn't ask for, but you have.
But that shouldn't be his responsibility. No other player has that responsibility.
Bro, he lives in the city. He's from the city. He's a Liverpool fan, born and bred, academy graduate.
Yeah,
him leaving for free he is part of the responsibility of that as well.
We just saw Bobby Clark get sold because he wasn't wanted by the club. Loyalty works both ways.
Yeah, but Bobby Clark is slightly different. Bobby Clark is a Geordie. He come through the academy, but he's a Geordie, bro. Trent is a Scouser.
Reece Williams, bro. We can go for a list of Liverpool players who come through the academy and been shot.
No, but they haven't reached the level of responsibility Trent has, though. That's what I'm saying. Trent is on another planet, bro.
Because Trent has been a generational talent who's fulfilled his talent. Yeah. He's on the club. Trent didn't sit there and go, I'm going to
You don't think Trent owes the club to at least leave for a fee? Absolutely. And not walk above? Timo Werner made sure that RB Leipzig got a fee for it.
Timo Werner.
No, but Cal, Timo Werner was an academy graduate, if I'm not mistaken. And he said, I will sign a contract with a release clause in it to make sure I don't leave you, man, high and dry. That's Timo, bro. And you're telling me Trent shouldn't be thinking something like that for Liverpool, bro?
No,
man.
Come on, bro.
He shouldn't be responsible. Why are we not blaming the people at the top? He doesn't owe us anything.
They do take blame, but Trent can't just get off scot-free, bro.
Yeah, why not? He's a football player. He's not an accountant.
He's not just a football player.
Responsibilities in life, man.
He's a Scouse football player that plays for Liverpool. There's a bit more of importance in that statement right there, rather than him just being from, I don't know, Middlesbrough or something like that and playing for Liverpool, and we signed him at 23. It's different. It's much different, and he does owe some sort, because the club showed him loyalty for putting him in the first team. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? The club, I don't want to say they did their part because they haven't given him a contract. I'm not saying anything like that. But to say that Trent doesn't owe anything to Liverpool, I feel like it's just wrong. I genuinely.
So what did he owe to Liverpool then?
His life?
Yeah.
So he didn't make any sacrifices. He didn't practice his craft.
Yeah, of course. Of course he did.
So he's
but there's millions of footballers who do that and get pushed to the wayside. He was one of the lucky ones that got through.
He's not one of the lucky ones. He earned his spot in a team.
No, bro, it's still luck at the same time, though. Being a professional footballer,
everything has luck
is a massive element of luck. Right place, right time.
Boys, I've got a 5-year-old kid who I take football once a week. Do you know how much commitment that is? You don't think Trent's been in the academy from what age of 6, right?
Right.
Do you know how often he would have been having to go to football training? How many things he would have had to sacrifice from the age of 6 up until his first team debut, up until today?
For sure.
No, but Cal, what you got to remember? No, you're right. You're right. You're right in what you're saying. No, you're right. I'm not saying the things you're saying are wrong, but I think what me and Infinite are getting at is,
as much as Trent owes Liverpool.
There are still just some times where there's an extenuating circumstance where even when logic seems to be making sense, there's just still got to be this underlying but you're just you know what I mean? And bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. The rules in life, generally speaking, are if you do what you love, you don't really have a job. You have a hobby you get paid for. So yes, there are sacrifices that he goes through, that all footballers go through, but bro, he's doing what we would all give our right arm to be able to do. So he's in a very privileged position, bro.
Yeah, but a privilege that he worked to get.
No, I get that, but real sacrifices, the nurses on the night shift in ER, and you got me. Those are real sacrifices. Working on Christmas Day and doing the job you love, bro. It's not a real sacrifice. It is, but it's
a sacrifice. No, we've got to stop doing. No, we've got to stop doing this. just because they're getting paid more doesn't mean that they're not making sacrifices.
No, it's not even
nurses,
about pay, bro.
No, but I'm saying nurses but we talk about nurses and that should be getting paid more. But the nurses work from the age of 6 years old? Because that's effectively what Trent did. He worked from 6 years old.
Yeah, but bro, like I just said, man, when you do what you love, it's not really work.
No, it's still work, bro. We still love. Hold on.
It could be difficult, but it's not work,
bro. We love doing content. We love doing content.
Yeah, of course.
We're not gonna sit and lie to people and act like it ain't hard and ain't a sacrifice.
Oh, it's massively difficult,
and it is a sacrifice, bro. I've seen you lot more than I see my own kids and my wife sometimes.
Yes, but because we enjoy it, it doesn't feel like a sacrifice, if that makes sense. Even though when you deep it, it's a massive sacrifice
I'm willing to make. If above it 100% feels like a sacrifice, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make because I see growth in this. Brother, in an ideal world, me, you, and Matt are living it up one day as millionaires because of this. Like, so I see the but it's probably still a sacrifice.
No,
we won't
of
get
course.
the time back for all the stuff we've done. Bruv, training, eating right, not going out when, bruv, we were teenagers once, bruv, when our friends would call us, what are you on tonight? Oh, nothing. Hey, let's go here. Bruv, Trent would have been like, I've got a game in the morning. I can't do that. We've never had to do that.
They still get to, I totally understand what you're saying, but during the summer holidays, they still get to do that. So it's not like they don't experience it. And in hindsight, I can look back and say, bro, you had the better life. Yeah, I had some fun with some girls, partied and lived it up a bit, but I'd still swap it all to do what you're doing.
No, but you'd swap it now. At the time,
at the time I would have swapped. I would have swapped there at any point in my life, Cal.
And why aren't more people professional footballers? Mainly because of people not making it. Bro, bring up our brother Kojo. Kojo himself said it, bro. He was meant to have a game on the Sunday, went carnival on the Saturday, bro.
No, I hear that, but there's not room for all of us anyway, bro. So,
bro,
you know what I mean? There's limited spaces, bro.
Trent doesn't owe anyone anything.
Can I ask you this, Cal?
Yeah.
If Gerrard had left to Chelsea, would that not change your perception of who Gerrard is as a Liverpool legend?
Absolutely.
It would have. Absolutely, it would have.
But at the same time, I would have still understood why Gerrard did it at the time because the club were playing about with his contract.
However, I think that if Gerrard had gone to Chelsea, I don't think that most Liverpool fans, because most Liverpool fans would say 13-14, well, he wouldn't have been here, but just for this example, you know what I'm saying, whatever. 13-14 is a season that we all wish that we would have won the league because we want to see Gerrard win the league. If Gerrard had fucked off to Chelsea, none of us would care at all. Genuinely, honestly, and truthfully. And I feel like it's the same for Trent. Because Gerrard was a Scouse born and bred, and it was a bit different because he was the team, I guess, even though we did have a really good team at that point. Gerrard would have been viewed completely differently by the whole Liverpool fan base, and I feel like it should be the exact same for Trent. Fucking off to our rival or our European rivals, the people who have beat us in 2 Champions Leagues that have caused Liverpool arguably the most paying bar Man City over the last 10 years. And going to go join them just so you can go win Champions Leagues and do all that. I'm sorry, he has to go into the Judas category. Absolutely. Judas.
I'm only calling him a Judas if he was making negotiations unbearable when I say unbearable, almost like you're saying, give me 500k or so I can't, like to the point where it's like, we know you want to go. You're just trying to make it out like you don't want to say it.
But Cal, for me, that's 350. If you're asking for 350, you just want to go.
I can live with him getting 350. I think 300 is a sweet spot. 300 with bonuses is a sweet spot. I can live with him getting 350.
You could live with Trent Alexander-Arnold being. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Absolutely, I could. Yeah.
Because at that point, what's stopping Alisson from being like, I'm the best goalkeeper, arguably the best goalkeeper the Premier League's ever seen? Why am I not on 310?
Yeah, I'm good with that. I think we as a fan base have to change this mentality that certain players shouldn't be asking. Bro, if we are calling these players the best in the world, they should be getting best in the world money.
But I correct me if I'm wrong.
Hold on, guys. Name me a workplace where the best person doesn't get the most money usually.
Most of them, Cal.
Nah, come on. Nah, let's be real. The best people usually get the best pay, especially in sports. Messi and Ronaldo were the best paid footballers for a reason. LeBron's probably the best paid basketball player.
But he isn't.
These are the best players. Right. We sit here and we call them the best players in the world and then moan when they want best player money. De Bruyne has been on 400k.
I understand that, but is there a goalkeeper on planet Earth that's making over 250?
Is there a goalkeeper better than Alisson?
You could argue Courtois.
Courtois probably making close to that.
Probably, but I'm saying though, like if Alisson asks for 300 because I'm the best on the like, no, you're a goalkeeper. It's for me, it's the same with right back. You're not making the same money as Mo Salah as a right back. I just in my heart of hearts, I just never sit right with me. Never.
But don't. All right. If I was to ask you guys, how much do you think? Not what Salah's asking for. How much do you think Salah should be on in this current market?
375.
Realistically, say again.
375.
Nah, Salah's at least a 400k a week player, at least, and has been since 2020.
Oh, okay. I agree with you, but we all laugh at Man United and we laugh at Barcelona for De Jong being on 740 a week. I mean, it wouldn't be right for us to, we can't laugh at those people and be like, oh, well, our players probably deserve to be on that as well.
No, we can know, bro, because De Jong joined Barcelona from Ajax, where he hadn't been tested in the best leagues in the world. If we buy players and they go straight on that salary, then I'm asking questions.
Okay.
Salah's been here since 2017. From the moment Salah turned up at Liverpool to today, he's been our best attacker. The numbers are there, the performance is there to show it. Since Trent's coming to the team, he's been our best right back. Since Alisson's come to the team, he's been the best goalkeeper. Since Virgil's come to the team, he's been the best centre back. Why shouldn't these guys get compensated like the rest of the world? De Bruyne was seen as the best attacking midfielder or the best midfielder in the world at one stage and was sitting on 400k a week. Man City made no bones about it. Why are we sitting here umming and ahhing about Salah's contract, Virgil's contract, Trent's contract, Alisson's contract, when for the last 5 years, Liverpool fans collectively have argued with every fan base saying we've got the best right back, best centre back, best goalkeeper, and best right winger. Why are we now limiting how much they should be getting?
I do also think that it is put into we do have to put into the realm, because when we have like the best team in the world and we say everybody's the best in their position, if everybody got 400k a week, which we all feel like they deserve, do you think that FSG are then going to go dip into their money and go up the squad? No, all of you on 400k a week. Let's run it.
Then if they're not big enough to deal with the club, then bounce.
No, but Carl, that's when you can't go too far, because with this old PSR and FFP and all that, you have to be like, I'm being honest with you, bro. We're giving bad examples of players because all those clubs have dramatically realized their fuck ups and are trying to get their wage bill down. Chelsea, Barcelona, Arsenal, Man United, they've all realized it's not sustainable, bro. Man City have got 115 lang.
You're right.
Over there,
you're right. How many players did we sell in the summer?
We didn't really sell any. They left for free.
Bobby Clark, Fabio Carvalho, Sepp Vandenberg.
Yeah. I was looking at the summer before.
Matip left on a free. Thiago left on a free. Who's coming since then? Just Chiesa, right?
Chiesa.
So all those wages that we've been saving, where's that?
Okay, those guys were like...
No, I hear that. I'm not saying the odd player can't get wages. I'm just saying we can't go over the top with, if that's what he wants, give it to him. Because then you end up like Barcelona or Chelsea, where your wage structure is
fair enough. Check me here though, yeah. Thiago is on 193k a week, if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Out of that 193, if you give Salah an extra 50k a week to put him on 400k for Salah, yeah. You give Virgil an extra, I'd say Virgil an extra 70. That'll put him on 300k a week. And then you give Trent, so that's what, 100, and you give Trent another 90k. That's just Thiago's salary. You're still saving on Matip's salary, Bobby Clark, Fabio Carvalho. So what's the excuse, really?
Because we also, all of us as Liverpool fans, are trying to ask for this player to come in, and because we're Liverpool fans, we want the best in the world quality. These guys are going to come on best in the world wages, like you say. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want Chouameni's not going to be cheap as far as wage wise. We're looking at 220 up for sure. That's for sure. But and
we make that money back when we win trophies.
You add that to Trent. You add that to Lucho, who needs an upgrade. Konate's going to need an upgrade. Van Dijk's going to need an upgrade. Salah's going to need an upgrade. And you add it all up, and then we start looking around and we're like, wow, and then when we can't buy players in the summer because our owners are cheap and they don't want to spend any money, then we're all going to be like, well, what's going on? And
then we put pressure and say we get new owners then. But if I can't afford my house, the government come and take it.
I understand that, Cal.
I don't sit there and go, oh, but you know what? The electricity's gone up and that's gone up. They say, okay, cool. Where's the keys to the house?
Cal,
Where's your stuff?
I just don't think that it's just not realistic, because all of us, we're all in agreement that, or maybe, or mostly in agreement that FSG maybe should go, and we would hope for better owners. That's not the majority opinion of this fan base. Let's be honest.
No, I agree.
You're never going to get protests in the streets. You're never. It's just not going to happen unless something crazy happens, like all three of them leave, we fall off a cliff, and we're in 10th, and then you'll start to maybe get that pressure built up. But for the most part, Cal, this idea that there's going to be this revolution in the fan base, we're all going to take to the streets and say FSG out, it's just not going to happen. If it didn't happen in 22-23 or 2021, it's never going to happen at this point. Those 2 seasons were absolutely abysmal from our owner's perspective. Absolutely abysmal.
Yeah, I hear it.
Probably the worst it could have gotten under Klopp as far as ownership and results on the pitch. If it didn't happen then, I just don't see it ever happening. Something crazy would have to happen in order for FSG to leave, genuinely. And I don't think that us feeling like they're not doing enough transfer-wise is enough to get people up off their seats. I just don't. I genuinely don't.
No, I hear you, but the problem comes back to who? FSG, right?
Yeah, but we have to live in the reality of who our owners are now, though, Cal. It's all good and well to look and be optimistic about who they could be, but who they are now, giving everybody what they want. If we do that, we're never going to see another 120 bid for Caicedo. I tell you that.
Right, but it also means we're also never going to dominate. We'll win trophies one season, then have a drop off for 2 seasons, and maybe recreate something in the 3rd season, and maybe win something in the 4th. We're never going to be sustaining success.
I don't think FSGs view it like that, Cal. I genuinely don't.
No, they don't. That's the issue I've got with them.
I think they genuinely believe that we could dominate like Man City by doing it, quote unquote, the right way.
They're crazy.
I think that's why they're doing this whole Michael Edwards is going to be head of football clubs. They're going to buy another football club, and he's going to create this pipeline like they did with Man City, but we're doing it the right way. I genuinely think that.
Impossible.
One thing I will say on the domination thing, though, Cal, I totally get where you're coming from, because we all want to do that. But if you deep the whole history of the Premier League, which is like nearly 30 years now, whatever, if I'm not mistaken, Mourinho once, Ferguson twice, and then Pep are the only people who've ever won more than 1 title in a row. Wenger did back-to-back twice, but never 3. Fergie did 3 in a row twice, but never 4. And then obviously Pep's done 4 in a row and did back-to-back before that. But if you think about a 30-year stretch and the level of those managers, and maintaining that level is very rare, even for the elite. So to expect us to constantly always win is still going to be like it's a very hard thing to achieve.
Once in 30 years.
No, but you said to dominate. And I'm saying to dominate means back-to-back, 3 in a row. That is so rare in the Premier League. It's a very, very difficult thing.
But we've had teams capable of doing that.
But to be fair,
well, there you go then, bruv. So it isn't necessarily about having to blow everyone out the water in wages.
The reason I can say that is because we all can sit here and go, if we had got 1 extra player or done 1 extra bit of business before the 18-19 season, we win the league and Champions League double.
I thought we were talking about wages. So I'm talking about not having everyone on these crazy wages.
But
even
crazy wages means you can't buy players.
Our club is not ambitious like that. It's just not.
No, I hear you.
But to add on to Drifty's point, though, all those people that you mentioned, let's be honest, all their owners are pretty dodgy. Let's be honest. Abramovich, Sir Alex doing up brown envelopes under the table to the refs, and you have Sheikh Mansour in Man City. And we can't ask for that without what also comes with it, the dodginess. And I don't think that you and I want to sit here and have to deal with 115 in court.
That's fact. But the difference between us, I'm not going to speak on Man United because obviously they're different. The difference between us, Chelsea, and Man City, we wouldn't have to cook the books. We wouldn't have to fake it till we make it, because we are genuinely top 5 biggest clubs in the world already. So imagine if we start getting players who are even bigger names, we'll start winning even more trophies, and the next generation of fans start becoming Liverpool fans. I'm seeing kids at my kids' school starting to speak about Man City and all that. That ain't just happened that's happened because they're winning stuff.
I agree.
My kids are only Liverpool fans because they know without being a Liverpool fan in this house, you're homeless. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't be Liverpool fans.
No, they've kind of grown up in the Liverpool era, though. It ain't like they've grown up in a.
No, they've grown up. Let's be real. They've grown up in the Man City era.
It's the Man City era,
but they've still seen us with Klopp be dominant in some way, shape, or form. Still,
no, they've seen us, bro. To break it down, Stevie wouldn't even remember the league title. That's one. Stevie was 2 weeks old when we won the Champions League, and he was 1 year old when we won the league. He won't remember that.
No, I get that, but he was still alive in an era where within 5 years we won 8 trophies. So it's not dominance the way City dominated, but it was still winning. It was still good.
So we're still in the City era, though.
Yeah, we are.
We're still in the City era.
Yeah, we are in the City.
He comes in and tells me about City. His friend's a City supporter, and I say, okay, cool.
But that's when you're taking glory hunting to the ultimate. If you literally only support them because they won the league,
they're going to. They're kids.
And let's be honest, you guys.
No, we were Liverpool weren't winning when I started.
But how many kids our age support Man United?
I was about to say,
yeah. There's a lot of glory hunting.
There's a lot of Man United fans in London for a reason. Let's be honest.
Facts.
Yeah. And it's different out here, obviously, but most of the kids that I speak to in America, I'm a soccer coach, and they're Man City fans. Majority of them. They love Kevin De Bruyne. They love Haaland. These are the players that they grew up with. They're going to become Man City fans. And it's just a sad reality. And on DR Sports 2042, you're going to see a whole bunch of Man City fans on there instead of Flex. And yeah, that's the
nice fact.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you, G.
Yeah.
But you know what, brother? We have to make a move.
Of course.
So we are good. Yeah. It's been a pleasure, though. Big up, bro. It's been a pleasure, man. Jump on next show, man. And hopefully we won't have to rush everyone along there.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
Cool,
yes,
cool. All right, then, G. Big up, man. Big up. Unfortunately,
you there, Nilante, bro? I'm not sure. I don't know if he was there or not. Nilante, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah.
Okay, because you didn't get involved in the convo, bro. I didn't know if he was there or not. What's good?
No, because he's doing his thing. I thought it's no point me just let the conversation flow.
No. Cool.
So I just
we got
no
for us
point
quickly, though, bro. What's good, man?
I'll just be quick anyway, because I know you guys got to wrap up. You're past the time. I'll just be brief. I've got a lot of things to say, but I'll just leave it as that anyway.
Go for it.
Just two things. Who's the better player? Marco Senna or Diego Simeone?
Oh, yeah, I got mine there.
And two questions rolled into one. Who had the bigger impact for us? And who was the better player? Michael Thomas and Danny Murphy. So it's two rolled into one. But I'll just
my caveat. I don't remember much of Michael Thomas.
Okay.
But it would be in the same way you would think about your Barneses and your Rushes, though, right? Like, obviously, you just
in that context,
There's loads of footage on Barnes and Rush. That's why I'm able to know about them. There's not much of Michael Thomas.
I hear you.
All right. So Michael Thomas was all right. Let me see if I can think of someone that's more recent. Off the top of my head, I'm just trying to think. It's making it hard for me now. Wrecking my brain. You're making it. All right, we'll just say Danny Murphy and Vladimir Switzer then for you, Kal.
Smeets was a bad.
Yeah, Switzer. Yeah.
Smeets was a bad boy.
Yeah. It's that, and I think there was one more. Oh yeah. So for that question, so who was the better player and who had the better Liverpool career for us at the time at the club for both of them? So it's two rolled into one.
Cool. So better impact and better career.
Yeah. But like I said, just big up yourselves. I won't keep you long. I've got a lot of stuff to say, but it's past your time. You need to wrap up.
You're a member though, aren't you, Lila? You're
I remember. Yeah.
You got members calling.
Yeah, jump on the members calling then, bro. That we'll be doing real soon then. Jump on, man.
Yeah, sure, no problem. All right, big yourselves up, both of you.
All right. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, G.
I'm sorry, before you go, how's little one?
Yeah.
And Mrs. all good?
It's a long story. I don't really want to go into that. It's a personal thing.
We'll
so yeah. All right, no problem. All right,
big up, man. Big up, man.
Marcus Senna or Diego Simeone as a player?
Senna.
Senna was my guy, you know. Him at Villarreal. Him and Recruitment at Villarreal.
Yeah, Senna.
Oh, Senna was a baller.
Yeah.
Baller.
Diego Simeone was good, but he was a shithouser more so than he was like, do you know what I mean? Where Senna was technically like
sound.
Like, yeah, he was sound. Yeah.
Little Seedorf. Little Seedorf. That's what it reminds me of.
Senna was a bad man.
On
the Liverpool side, it's got to be Danny Murphy, bro. Danny Murphy's one of our most underrated Premier League players. Danny Murphy was a baller, man.
But I think Smeets had the better Liverpool career.
Only based on winning a higher honour.
Yeah. It still boggles my mind as to why Rafa didn't keep Danny Murphy. Because I think he could have been a real asset for Rafa.
I'm trying to think. Was that Danny Murphy was part of the 2001 team, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I don't even necessarily know if I'll say Smeets did have the more trophy laden career.
He was cooking from the moment we got him, you know. He scored some big goals.
Yeah, bro. Vladimir Smeets was one of the players I like. That was like my Mane moment where, like, you know, like players you want, and I was like, oh shit, we're buying Smeets was a little bad boy, but Smeets always kind of felt like he was on the periphery for me, even though he did play a part. Whereas Danny Murphy was a key member for a large part of his Liverpool career.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think Danny Murphy's got way more memorable moments. Obviously, Smeets' goal in the final is going to stand high in anybody's regard. But Danny Murphy, penalties, free kicks at Old Trafford, like, just generally speaking.
Before it was Mo Trafford, it was Murphy Trafford, to be fair.
Yeah, bruv. I think we won their back-to-back seasons, and Murphy got the 1-0 winner both times as well.
I think it was 3 times.
Was it 3? I definitely know we had 2 back-to-back 1-0 wins at Old Trafford, and Murphy got the winner both times.
I'm almost certain Murphy got the winner at Old Trafford 3 times. I remember he got the free kick in the yellow kit. He got the goal where he chipped it over Barthez when Gerrard put it over
the keeper. Yeah, those are the
and
2
he
that
scored
I
a penalty.
remember.
And he scored a penalty against them. It was 3.
Okay, 3 winners. Yeah,
it's 3 winners he got at Old Trafford.
That's a massive claim to fame as a Liverpool player. 3 winning goals at Old Trafford. That's a big deal, bro.
Yeah, 01, 02, and 04, yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair dues. I just remember that 01 and 02, but yeah, if he did it in 04 as well, yeah. Yeah, Murphy's got the more memorable moments, definitely.
Yeah, Murphy was sick, man. He had a really good shot as well.
Yeah, Murphy's passing was underrated as well. Tires on your page, bro.
No, shall I tell you what it is? When I saw your message come through, I felt bad. I never like to see super chats not read out in it. So
yeah. But yeah, let's finish up with these supers and wrap up then, because we got to make moves. We have to make moves. And as Ty said, Cal's about that bag. He read the chat, no refund. No, that's more about respect, like you said, Ty. We hate when sometimes a super chat will come through as we finish because it takes a minute or 2 to come through on our end, and we feel terrible when we know somebody's sending it through and we didn't even get to read it. So Nizzy has just become a member. Big up yourself, man. Appreciate that, man. Ty again says, I'm not sure how much we'd miss Trent in this current system. He's kind of in the wrong era. He's not a right back. He's a central midfielder. He's a right midfielder in a 4-4-2. I agree with that. I think he would be a right midfielder in a 4-4-2. So I agree with that, definitely. He'd be a brilliant right midfielder as well in a 4-4-2. Thompson said 40 months of Kopish. Thanks for the content. No, thank you, man. Big up.
Thank you.
Big up, man. Big up, man. That means a lot, man. And Red Indian back with one last super that says, as a fan, I would like to see some fee come in for Trent. But if we were in for him, I would like the signing. I would like the signing on a free. I think that's what he means. But I get that. We want a free.
No, he's saying, if I were him, I would like the signing on fee.
Oh, sorry, save. I were him. Yeah. Well, I agree with that as well. But love will be lost if he goes on a free. Yeah, I think Cal's the only one that would probably forgive him. I think everyone else.
No. It's all about the context for me. If he's made life difficult for Liverpool, and he had his mind made up from like October, but was just dragging it out so that he looked good, then he gets all of the vim from me. He'll get the. There's
a slight. I don't know. It's a tough one.
I'm just saying. I'm seeing a lot of people saying the stuff about Trent that they will have to retract if he does sign a new contract.
Well, it depends. It depends whether they're saying it outright or they're just saying that's what they think might happen. That's how they'll feel if they find out that that's why he's doing it.
The most frustrating thing for me in all of this is that Trent is being dragged more than the owners and the people taking care of contracts. Because it's not like it's just Trent's contract. There's 3 contracts that need sorting out and none of them have been sorted. If that doesn't scream incompetency, I kind of don't know what does. And this has been lingering since the summer. So I don't know.
I hear you. But as we wrap up, Southampton are cooking Brighton, yeah? Flipping,
Bro.
Right. But yeah, there you have it, people. We actually went an hour longer than we should. We're gonna get a bollocking now for being late, but that's how it goes, isn't it? We knew this could happen. That's why we started even earlier. But now, big up yourselves, big up to all the callers. Make sure you lot are smashing the like button as well, man. It's been a pleasure. And yeah, Kyle, anything you want to say before we leave them, bro?
No, just big up to everyone. Please do smash the like button, guys. I know I keep on saying it, but it's so important for the growth of the channel that our videos get in the algorithm. Like, I know Drift must see it when he does appearances. I know Matt must see it when he does appearances. I see it when I do appearances on another channel and people leave lovely messages and they'll say stuff like Kopish a legend and they deserve to be on 100k subscribers. But the only way that kind of gets to happen is if the like button's being hit and the video is spreading in the algorithm. So without putting too much pressure on you guys, please just hit that like button because it does help a lot.
It does. All right, people. On that note, we will see you on Sunday unless we get some breaking news tomorrow. And it's been an absolute pleasure as always, man. Big up yourselves. Love as always. Peace.